Going live. Hell yeah. Oh, that felt good. Oh, get it out. Get it out the lungs, baby. I missed you, boo.
Missed you too. You sound like Az again. It's so nice.
I know. Today I think is the day. Well, I got a few truths. My truths. Yesterday went back to the gym for the first time. We did a pretty light session. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say overexerted myself or anything at all. I even said when I got to the gym, I said, look, can we just pretty much do stretches or something just to, you know? And he was like, yeah, not really. So we did a couple of stretches and then it was just like, come on, let's get something pumping a little bit. So we got something pumping a little bit, but I'm not going to pretend that it was tough comparative to what I normally do. I got back home. I sat down. I was in a daze. I'm just looking at the screen for 2 hours, not knowing what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with. I try and get up to go for a pee. My legs are dead. My legs are gone. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. I get back to my desk. I'm prattling around. I see the Gadot stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't want to, you know. I had a whinge about this earlier. I had a tweet about this earlier. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do a video. So do a video, let's say 9-ish. Get it out there. About 11:30, I go to bed. I wake up at 4:30 this afternoon.
Wow, that was like maybe the end of it right there. Jesus.
The body shut down.
I couldn't sleep that long if I tried. Maybe if I was medicated. Jeez. That's good though. That's good.
Well, I've woken up and I kind of feel human. I sound, I think, more like myself. Which is good because announcement, folks, I'm doing the next 3 Friday night tights in a row.
Lots of tea, lots of water. We'll be fine.
Lots of tea, lots of water. Filling in for Odin, who's got much more important things to do. And I can't let the boys down. So I'm going to be doing the next 3 Friday night tights in a row. And then tonight, maybe, we've got our first Friday night tights game night. Starting at 12:30, midnight 12. Midnight 12, that doesn't work. Midnight 30 UK time, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, and we're going to have an Among Us session. It's going to be fun, maybe. But we're putting a pin on tonight. We got 2.5 hours. That's the pin. We got until 8:30 UK time. And that's the pin. And Gary, you'll back me up on this. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I imagine you're going to back me up on this.
Of course.
When you say, hey, guys, we're going to stream. Okay. You got 2.5 hours. The first thing that we probably think is, oh, my God, how on earth are we going to do it now? How on earth can we do it in 2.5 hours?
We'll figure it out.
But we will.
That's like the longest I can. I mean, the junior's fine. Like he could probably live 18 hours without me, but I need to be watching him every couple of hours. He's a 15-year-old. Yeah. But I'm still like by myself, so I'm gotta be a dad.
Got a heartwarming story for you, Gary.
Yeah.
I ordered myself a new chair. I don't like this chair. It slants slightly to one side.
That's not good.
It makes me put my pressure on my right leg. And so I get all the pressure on my heel. And so my heel's been hurting because it's had all the pressure of me sat on it instead of being equally balanced. Now, this was a second. I bought this for cheaper because it was a second. I think I understand why.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't aligned properly. So I order a new chair, right? I go back to what I know, which is a nice, comfortable office chair. I'm like, that's all I want. That's all I need. I don't know these go faster racing stripes. And then I get an email. Your chair is out for delivery.
Oh,
It'll be arriving Friday.
nice.
Brilliant. Arrives Friday, build it up, get it ready for the next week. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't arrive on Friday. Yesterday, because I think, okay, it's not going to arrive over the weekend because it's not a business day. Saturday, Sunday, not business days. Technically, people know what I mean. So, yesterday, I'm sort of like keeping an eye out for it. Still showing out for delivery. Nothing comes. And then at 9:45, just as I've uploaded my video, at 9:45 in the evening, bing, got an email. Your order has been delivered.
At 9:45 at night?
Apparently.
Wow.
To my house, which I'm in, which nobody knocked on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs. I open up the front door. No big, need to build chair. The back. I've just had my backyard torn apart. I'll go out the back. It might be there. It's nice and empty. So go outside. Nothing. So I call them up. It says 24-hour line. Call them up. We're closed. Call us back at 8:30 in the morning. So I do set my alarm this morning for 9 o'clock. So I do wake up to make this phone call. Then I go back to bed and sleep till 4:30. So I wake up. I call. And I say, hi, I've had an email saying that you've delivered my chair. I do not have a chair. I shit you not. This is what she says to me. She says, it's been returned to the depot because it's out of stock. So I'm like, I got a question. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about that.
If it's in transit to get to me, how is it out of stock? If you've returned it to the depot, how is it out of stock? Why didn't you return it to me, the person that bought it? So she says, maybe it was damaged in transit or something. So I'm like, okay. So I say, can you send me a chair, please?
We're out of stock.
I can't. They're out of stock.
Oh shit.
So I said, so how can we proceed? She said, well, you can either order a new chair. Don't want a new chair. I was very specific with the chair that I wanted. That was the one I wanted. Very, very specifically. Or I can give you your money back. Give me your money back. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll take 5 to 7 days to show up on your credit card.
Exactly. Thank you for loaning us money for a little while.
Yeah. I know when you pay us, the transaction is immediate and the money is immediately removed from your account into ours, but it'll take 5 to 7 days to return it. Unbelievable. Hey, Dan.
No, I have an idiot mailman. I don't usually try to bash on them, but it's like this new house I'm in, little confusing where the front door is. Just okay. It's a little confusing. So I put a sign up saying front door's over there. Little arrow,
good. That's nice.
Arrow, circles and shit on it. Red light, red letters like fucking front.
Red light district.
Red light district. Get a little Hummer.
Already.
Make it to the front one. And they still mess up. And my Judge Dredd that I ordered, I was talking about on Friday Night Tights. I ordered a Judge Dredd. It took an awesome trip from the UK back to here, back to the UK.
Oh.
Yeah, because the guy didn't leave a reminder notice, and he did it again because I found something fucking ultra rare, and it got returned, and I'm so pissed. A smiling 4th Doctor 1/6 scale Big Chief Studios head that I needed.
Oh.
And the fucker didn't leave a reminder notice again, and it's on its way back to the UK. And this one I just said fuck it. I mean, like, that thing was not cheap either, so but I'm like, goddamn, screw it, I'm like not even dealing right now, so
yeah.
I'll whatever. And so I had down to the post office, and I talked to the manager, and they like, dude, they satellite track these guys. Oh, check that out.
Who's this?
A frag boom.
It's Dan Frager.
Frag boom. I was like, I can't. I'm blind, extra blind with that. Sorry.
No. Carry on, sir.
They track these assholes by satellite. So he dropped off your package. He says he dropped it off. Here it is. And he shows me a satellite photo of fucking the guy in front of the my house. And I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, do you have a fucking drone following this guy?
Yeah,
oh, it's a satellite photo. And
I'm like, naked to the pool. Have you got that?
Yeah. And you could see the dude in the car. I'm like, holy shit. What the fuck is that? It's a drone. I don't know what the fuck it is. If it's satellite or whatever, it is aerial photography. And there is my postman in front of my fucking house. I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit. No, I don't know this at all. And yeah, he didn't know where my front door is. He was dropping it off of there's like a side gate, and he kept on dropping shit off of my side gate. And he wasn't leaving reminder notices. He was lying. But the post office our post office will not admit fault at anything. It is a government agency. Basically, it's supposed to be private, but it's straight up government incompetent. Like, if you're on eBay, don't ever send anything through our post office. Just go through UPS or FedEx. It's a little more, but they will deliver your shit. Like, quite frankly, Amazon's the people they're, hiring and getting together to deliver shit. They're 20 times better than everybody. At least in my case, like, I haven't had a problem with Amazon yet. So, fuck, I was so pissed. The head, I've been looking for that thing for so long. Oh, look at that.
This is
is he in the chat? Did I hear that he's in the chat?
Dan's in the chat. I saw Dan in the chat.
Hi, Dan.
He was talking about it. I watched the stream of Dan's the other day. Got over 1,000 people in. I was so chuffed for him.
Nice.
And he was talking about Kid Supreme and showing off. Belle, no, baby, no. This is not the United States of treats.
Yeah, it is.
Think something. Well, it is. Let's just be honest. But she's already had one just before the stream, so she doesn't mither me for treats. But she knows. I'm just a fucking soft touch.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dan was showing off these Kid Supreme like original pages from back in the day, and I was just like, I gotta get me some. Look at like the next one, Kid Supreme and Glory. Remember Glory?
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
So I was just like, yeah, I got to pick these up. So I managed to pick them up, like near mint as well. And these are unread. They're undamaged. There's not a crease, not a single solitary crease you can see by the quality anywhere. Beautiful. So these are going to be beautiful.
Really is.
Get into the bag.
That's what
so did you get your head?
No. I actually I asked the guy for a refund. I'm like, this, if you're gonna, it was
you're not gonna give me head. Give me a refund.
I'm not gonna get another one of these either. This was like my one shot at getting it. I gotta check my messages now. Hang on.
Why didn't should have got me to get it, and then I could have shipped it properly.
Yeah. Here we go.
Being UK based. Beautiful stuff.
Hang on, let me read this. Royal Mail website.
This is being exploited.
Hang on. I'm gonna respond to him. He's like, "Could you have him re-deliver?" I'm like, "I'm gonna have to respond like, dude, they're sending it back to the UK. They've already sent it back to the UK, dude. Like, I can't.
Dude.
He could re-deliver, maybe. Okay, man. This thing was $300 for a head, but it completes a figure that's worth thousands now because I got it in pieces. Like, but the Fourth Doctor 1/6 scale is fucking like impossible to find. So I was like, oh my God, $300 for a head, but that makes like a $4,000, $3,000 figure if I get that head. So worth the investment. If I ever want to flip it when I open my shop. So that's what I do.
True that.
He responded 3 days ago. He's being really cool about it.
Stephen White, shut up. Can you please not put up a comic until he's like finished his point?
No, put up a comic. Go ahead. I never finished my point. If he waited for me to finish my point, he wouldn't be able to fucking put up a comic. So, do I want to close the request? No.
Right, Gary. Those were the warm up. Those 3 Kid Supremes, they were just little warm ups.
Oh, good.
I have got something special today, which I'm gonna start bagging now. Starts off with a 6-part miniseries. And then it goes into a run, into an ongoing, which lasts for 80 issues. Do you want to hazard a guess at what what run of comic I am going to show off?
So it goes into its own for 80 issues.
It starts off with a 6-part miniseries.
6-part miniseries. It goes off to its own.
And then it goes off into its own series. An ongoing, I should say. You know, it's same name, but an ongoing for 80 issues.
Oh, no, that's 4-part series. I don't know, Teen Titans.
It's a
mainstream or not?
It's a team book.
Yeah,
I can say that it's a team book.
I have no idea. Just go for it. I know a lot that start with 4. Let's see. Da-da-da. Oh, wow.
Boosh.
Star Trek.
The next generation. 6-issue miniseries based off the new hot TV show, because this came out in 88. February 88. Feb 88. So this is hot, considering it's 87. That the no, Steve, it's not called manners, dude. It's not called manners. You're being a penis, so bye. Sorry, dude. Ain't got time. I ain't got time for penises. See you later, Steve. Hope you have a nice life. Have a cry. Go to Twitter. Have a cry. Make a post. So this is February 88. And it's 87. I think September 87 that Next Gen came out. Ain't got time for idiots today, dude. Ain't got time for idiots. We've got too much shit to do.
This is a chill stream. This is like the chillest of streams. There should not be anything going on in these streams.
My God, you put a comic up and showed a picture as you do every single solitary week as you guys chat, because that's the whole point of the stream. Why are you doing that? Yeah. Fuck out of here, bitch. Go and get involved in some quartering Angry Joe drama or something. That's probably more up your alleyway. Oh, they've been going for it. They've been going at it, haven't they? Not good.
Twitter? Those two?
Yeah, they've been both going for it. They've been both going at each other, and it's not good because it's like low rent, Keemstar, H3H3.
Yeah.
It benefits nobody. It benefits absolutely nobody. Angry Joe's lost 10,000 subs because of it. I think the quartering said he's lost some subs because of it. So, you know, I don't know.
We're starting to lose it. And you know,
well, Joe's just been on Twat,
like a
screaming Orange Man bad for God knows, you know. And then if you have any, you know, even if you address him politely and you with a contrary point or a, hey Joe, why can't we just talk about some games? He's just been a bit of a poopy pants. Issue 2, the miniseries.
Maybe because Jeremy's right. Oh, that's awesome that they feel like after all the shenanigans and everything, they feel kind of like the walls closing in. Like,
well, Jeremy didn't do himself any favors because he showed off a DM between them. Never
yeah,
show off DMs.
That's Lady Gravemaster told me that.
Don't show off DMs.
Don't fucking show DM. I mean, that's his decision to do it, but yeah, you can't. Here's how I see it. And listen, I still like Jeremy from the courting. It's not like I don't like him, and we're starting drama because I don't give a shit. But for me personally, if I'm going to be against something like doxing, I wouldn't show a personal DM because I don't see that being a difference. I mean, you're not giving out personal information, but you're sharing like private.
Yeah, it's a personal conversation between you two, and that's where it's meant to stay.
Yep.
So regardless of if something in a DM proves your point, is kind of irrelevant because it's said in
private.
Private. It's said in good faith.
And I mean, and so what? I mean,
isn't the name of the show bagging, boarding, and chatting?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
There's a hint in the title.
It's in the title. So there we go. We're doing Justice League today, by the way. I found my Justice League boxes. So,
oh, Gary, you are talking and showing pictures, so you're gonna have to cancel yourself now.
Look at that Picard. Oh,
I'm getting
zapped. My crotch.
Data. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, whole new context after Picard.
Yes. Well, I've just gone through all 7 seasons of Next Gen. I can watch it as a separate entity because I very much subscribe to the theory of the 3 Picards. So I can happily watch the series without thinking the films happened afterwards, and definitely Picard happening after that. Oh no. Ooh, no. Oh, The Boys.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I didn't like it. I didn't like season 2.
It was very meh, wasn't it?
It was really boring and predictable. And you know, like Kripke, he's a CW guy, man. Like that's what he is.
But Supernatural's better than Boys season 2.
It is. It's more fun.
Yeah.
And it's got less fucking sitting around hallways and with feelings, but like straight up, it was CW Boys.
Well, it turned into the girls. That's what it turned into.
The girls.
Well. Look at that. Look at Tasha. Rip top. Tears. Scat. Can't have that. Is that Picard looking all fucking... I'm a
yeah, dude. It's the comics are just fucking dynamic, and it just brings a whole new layer to start. I'm coming for you, Natasha.
Yeah. Picard, help! It's the hooded Kalawa. Yeah, I gotta say, I
this soap.
Yeah. Engage this
motherfucker.
Yeah, I want that comic. I want that comic right now. Oh god, that's even funnier than Lower Decks. We just made it funnier than Lower fucking Decks. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I chuckled once in the finale. When I say chuckled, I went like that at one point in the finale. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Oh, I was he cocked up because I ordered, the 6-part miniseries and then the other series. The guy just duplicated the part 5 and part 6 instead of putting part 5 of the miniseries, part 5 of the ongoing. So he gave me 2 of them. So I've had to go source. The others elsewhere. But yeah, it was God. I saw when Stormfront got fucked up and she's just lying on the ground spouting offen Ichenbachen ochen.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, this is what they actually think people are. They actually think that they get up in groups probably and they have their little Ich bin eine sessions.
No, there remember when Hollywood would and people would like for the media would shame Alex Jones fans? People like that. They are what they thought. I mean, Alex Jones followers and listeners were nowhere near what Hollywood is at with their conspiracy theories now. What they say behind closed doors, what they actually fucking think. I mean, it's some crazy shit. Like Memeology put it up kind of as a joke last night, but there's like people who legitimately think there's 2 Trumps running around right now.
Yes.
Yeah. And there might be a body double. Like a body double for the president makes sense. Okay.
Yes.
For like security reasons, but like no, they think there's 2 Trumps. They think there's 2 of them. So they're fucking crazy. And I believe it will. It's still called the exozone. And this is some crazy batshit crazy shit. But there's probably
most people
Trump motherfucker. There might be. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say also a lot of people that tune to Alex Jones are doing it purely for entertainment.
It's a gas. I listened to the guy. I used to listen to the guy. I wasn't crazy. I didn't believe in everything, but like occasionally you'll get I'll eat my neighbor's ass.
Yeah.
Ass.
Oh my god, you can't write comedy like that.
No, you can't.
I will eat my neighbor's ass. I will eat your ass.
But you know what? You'll get the truth out of that dude once in a while. And you know what you won't get? A security guard who'll kill a guy in cold blood.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, they're armed. Believe me, Alex Jones' team is armed to the teeth. But yeah, that was the
funniest thing I ever saw about Alex Jones wasn't actually meant to be comedy. Well, it wasn't meant to be comedy in a ha-ha kind of a way.
Yeah.
It was meant to be a comedy. God, that's beautiful. In a just watch what happens kind of way,
Yeah.
And it's when he went up to the Young Turks.
Yes. Oh, that was so good.
Oh, and he just made Cenk Uygur absolutely implode.
He did.
And they all just absolutely fucking imploded, the lot of them.
Mushroom stamp.
Thank you, Brian. Brian says, as you sound great. Thank you. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Starting to feel more like myself. Starting to feel a little bit more human. Gary, if you'd please let me finish my point before showing an image.
So sorry.
That's a great cover. That is.
It is. That's awesome.
Look at that. Look at that D. Look at that D in the sky.
He's got the Riker pose down too. Riker always had like one leg out a little bit just to show the package. Like
he couldn't contain the package.
Yeah. So he always had like his right leg out a little bit, just because like it's a little long down there. So I gotta kind of shift around.
Long boy's long. Didn't somebody say he before he was in? I don't know how true this is. This is just what I heard. But before he got into acting and stuff, he used to do removal work. and he fucked his back up, and that's why he does a lot of his sort of, accentuations. I don't know if that's even a word, but that's why he kind of accentuates a lot of things because his back's fucked.
Oh,
I don't know how true that is or not. I need a what they called this stupid fucking morons with mansplaining. What's that site called? Begins with B, I think. My brain tries to get rid of these things.
Babylon B?
No, they're funny. No, I'm talking the man who did the man spreading and shit.
BuzzFeed?
BuzzFeed, yeah. I need a BuzzFeed fact check on that, please.
Can
I get a BuzzFeed fact check on that? Oi.
I love fucking, it's the Don Heck penciling. And it looks great here. Like, it looks fucking fantastic here. That looks just
wow.
Then you get to a Wonder Woman, right? And it's just like, what the fuck is going on right there? What is that?
Whoa.
I mean, she's all chest coming out, and hey.
Oh, hell yeah. All titty. Now it's how we've already stopped talking about the boy.
Oh yeah, back to the boys.
Is it? No, I'm just saying the interest level.
So when I watched it, did you watch it in one sitting? Because I started to watch it and I was doing some I had to pay some bills and do some shit, and Yellow Flash invited me on a stream. I said I couldn't come, but I'm gonna listen. And his stream came up, and I'm like, and I just went, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check in on it for a second and then finish up the boys, and then I never went back. And I didn't even remember until the next day. And I'm like, I'm supposed to review it today, but I don't fucking want to. I don't want to because I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, I watched it weekly. Watched the first 3 episodes and then it went weekly.
Yeah.
And for episodes 4 and 5, I'd watch it on the Friday. And then 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
I actually forgot it was coming out on the Friday. Which is weird because I think episode 6 was actually a really good one. I think there was one what I would class as a really good episode, but
there's
the ongoing issue 1.
That's a great cover, dude. I love it. It's super 80s, and yeah, it looks like they might have who did it? Who's the artist?
The artist for this is, I need one of your magnifying.
Yeah, you do.
All right. I don't know. I'd have to open up and have a look.
Right there.
It begins with a K, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I watched it in pieces. That's what I ended up doing. Is I ended up watching in pieces. I took my little notes and just reviewed it on the Nooner yesterday because and I'll split it off and put it on Nerdrotic Live because I don't give a fuck. And I think I said my piece yesterday, and it's boring. It was boring. Thank you.
Good stream.
It was.
I was there for most of it.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say I was there for most of the stream. I was thoroughly entertained by it. Thoroughly entertained. I need my entertainment too. And Yarp. Yeah. I just why I mean, this isn't even meant. I'm not trying to be sort of not confrontational. I'm not trying to be really try and wind somebody up.
Yeah.
But why are they men even in the show? Apart from Homelander, who served a purpose in the show. Why are any other men in the show? They did nothing. They served no purpose. Nope. They did not a single solitary thing.
They made the black man drive people around. That's basically what they did to him in most 80s TV shows.
Yeah.
He was driving Mr. Butcher or driving Mr. Huey or driving Mrs. Starlight. And honestly, he's the guy who plays his character the most accurate. Mother's Milk. I mean, without that essential Mother's Milk part of it that they won't put in because whatever. And yeah, so it's they've managed to pull off a show that like normies like, because normies are normies. But honestly, I don't know. You're gonna just wait and see. We'll see what the reaction is. Time goes on, because everybody's like, I'm loving it. It's great. It's so much better than the first season, which you hear every fucking time. That's awesome.
This is the evolution of martial arts.
Yeah, the evolution.
Picard just having a bit of chin wag.
Yeah.
So, how many international venues do you have in this beautiful planet New York?
So
I just found it very boring. I just found the series very boring. Yep. I didn't like. I'm not excited. I was so excited after season 1 for season 2, and I just felt season 2 tread water, and they weren't going out after the soups, and like stuff was happening, but nothing was happening, and I don't know. If you were to say to me, right, go through season 2 now, I would probably be stuck to explain or to remember what actually happened. Asian lass's brother died, Stormfront Nazi, Butcher found wife, kid got powers. It's pretty much.
And then everybody did a bunch of contrived stuff at the end for a forced plot with a big shock from another gender swap character put in a position of power. So what they've had to do. The thing is, you know why it feels like the soul has been, if you've read this comic and you're watching the show and you're going, what's different besides the obvious stuff that all the fucking gender swaps, the cucking of Butcher, Huey not having compound V and fucking being lame as fuck, and being played by somebody who is about as exciting as a beige wall. I would say.
Hold on. That definitely deserves one of them.
Thank you. I would say that. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm so fucking ADD. I'm like, I lost my F9 button. Where the fuck did it go? F9 button is gone.
Oh my god. No, you're not even joking either. No. I thought, what code is it? Because he can't literally mean his F9 button from his keyboard. No, you've got a keyboard.
God damn it. Yeah, it's keyboard. I like it. All right, so
Troy looking.
It's good. Yeah, she's a biatch in real life, though. Sorry, she's a fucking bitch. So what is missing is the boys. What you just said. What they did is they gender swapped everything and did these mental gymnastics to put women in respectable positions of power throughout the entire series. Like all the guys who are in power are duplicitous dicks, or they all are. They're all primarily the same character. And you're like, they made Stormfront a bad guy, and they did, but she was a victim of a man. You see, intersecting it kills entertainment. By all means, like gender swap a couple of characters, make it egalitarian. But did this show feel egalitarian to you at all? No, wasn't at all. No.
The men were ineffectual and useless. Even like I nearly cringed my face off when Frenchie went, oh my god, women do get things done, and I'm just like, and they were that at the end that they were punching Trump.
Oh yeah.
It was just a wet dream of punching Trump and ripping Trump apart, and it was like, oh my god, these people are broken. They're broken. They're a little broken.
They're a little broken, and maybe they,
And Jensen Ackles is coming on for season 3.
Yeah, he's gonna get fucked up too. He's playing Soldier Boy, and they're going hero gasm. So I don't. He said straight up, Kripke said there isn't going to be the scene of Homelander pounding Soldier Boy. So you're not going to have that.
I've not read the comics. I want to collect them all before I even.
There's there's like an Epstein Island of superheroes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, for soups. I mean, the show gets the thing is, if you're waiting for like a redemption arc or something for Homelander, that's where this show will. I don't know. I can't predict how the audience will react to this. People seem to love season 2, and we're definitely in the I think we're in the minority. Which who gives a fuck?
Fine.
I felt like that after the Last Jedi as well, and for the Force Awakens for sure. If I hadn't have found Jeff from World Class Bullshitters, I'd have felt like I was alone. That's cool. I think people will wake up to it after season 3, because if they go through another season of this where just nothing happens, and you have 8 episodes and there's filler, right? What a joke.
I felt that way. I felt that there was a lot of nothing going on for a lot of the show. And I don't like it when there's a lot of nothing going on. I mean, I'm absolutely all on board with character building and character development, but I'm not seeing it. Like, I'm seeing Butcher with his wife, but I'm not seeing Butcher develop as a character.
Nope.
You know, Butcher likes his wife. No fucking shit. It's his wife.
Well,
but you don't see any change in the character or any revelation of the character or true development of it. It's a normal reaction. I didn't get this season. I just didn't get it.
It was all to get Stormfront to kill his wife, and not the male that actually killed his wife and kid in the comics. There is a twist to that they can't do now, because we talked about it, because Black Noir is not a clone. He is an individual, unless they make him a clone of something else.
Ooh.
But yeah, no Black Noir. The Deep was taken out. A-Train was taken out. So you were following essentially a bunch of the ladies and Homelander, and then there was the big girl fight at the end where the Mansels were sitting around kind of watching.
Doing nothing with
what?
Got guns, they got everything, and nothing's happening.
And Eric Kripke
stood there.
Is in like the porta potty jerking off like Homelander, going, I'm a male feminist. I'm a male feminist. I'm a male feminist. At the end. That's pretty much even to the board.
But even at the end, right, where Homelander's jerking off at the top of the building, just going, I can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I should be laughing.
That's the boy scene. You should be. I mean, especially with the silhouette in front of the moon.
Yeah.
But what led up to that wasn't funny.
Yeah.
At all. No, it was
just
angry.
What am I meant to be feeling? I didn't get it.
No, you're spot on. That scene was for the modern audience who will just make that a GIF on Twitter, who will share that scene and just talk about that scene. And believe me, half of them out there talking about it didn't even watch the fucking show. They'll watch like Emergency Awesome's breakdown. There's a reason that guy gets 1 million fucking views on some of his videos, when he just tells you what happened in the show with no opinion on it, which is great. Charlie's great. No shade on him, man. That guy's got a fucking hustle, and I respect it. But yeah, he essentially just reads the Wikipedia, goes over what some of the normies don't know. He's a normie splainer. He's a nerd splainer for normies.
Yeah,
Go to his video because they go, I don't understand what happened in the show. I just watched. I watched Charlie from Emergency Awesome, and God, and that's what he does. So fucking God bless him. But shit, that's it. So AOC, and that's another gender swap character, right?
Are you talking about head blower?
I really forgot, by the way. Yeah, the head popper. To be honest with you, so it's the Veep and she's probably going to end up being. She works for Vought. I mean, everybody's like, "Who do you think she works for?" It's like Vought. She works for Vought. Like Vought's behind everything, because when this series ends, there's multiple messages in the show, just in case you didn't catch them. Besides, white men bad.
Well, there were some terrible ones, like when Giuseppe at the end said, "I didn't have the luxury of white man's anger" or something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What? What are you talking
white
about?"
man's luxury to lash out. Really? Okay.
This is drivel. This is drivel. This isn't edgy. This isn't. Oh my god, he's like hit the nail on the head here. It's just like it's drivel.
It's drivel, and it's too bad because we had some respect for Kripke. Now Kripke is.
I used to love Eric Kripke because of Supernatural. The first 5 seasons, because Supernatural was only meant to go 5 seasons.
Yeah.
And so he had a 5-season story, and he did. You know how you hear, "Oh, Lost, it's we got a 6-season story," but falls apart after like season 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
But Supernatural, the first 5 seasons of Supernatural are just like the tightest of the tight. They all work and they all interlink, and it's like very much a 5-series arc. And then because the show's so popular, yes, I've got that thing as well. That came with my Superman.
I'm sorry.
No. Sorry. I can't unfortunately look at your picture and talk at the same time.
No.
But when the show was just so popular and just like, we're continuing the show, you noticed a very distinct change in season 6. But thankfully it was still fun because the cast was so good.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of love for Eric Kripke as regards to that. But I certainly didn't understand when he, when I heard that he was going to be on the, working on The Boys, I was just like, this is great. And then just when they open their mouth and they just come out with this garbage. Well, it's going to be tackling the toxic male. What? You've made a show based around 2 alpha dudes killing fucking monsters for a living for no personal gain, and you want to fucking turn around and talk about toxic masculinity. Your show proves that these people are altruists. They work off altruistic ideals. They want to save people, protect people. What the fuck is toxic about that? But heroism is evil now.
Yeah,
because heroism is a construct is a construct of the patriarchy. It's an abuse. It's an abuse of power. It's all this kind of bollocks that we're getting now. It's what? I can't see me watching The Boys season 3 at this moment in time. I've got no interest. No interest. I'm drinking booze off camera.
It's okay. So you can. Well, I don't know. You can drink it on camera. I don't give a shit.
I'm not drinking booze, Karen. Taking a piss.
Oh, okay. I'm.
It's my energy. It's just an energy drink to revitalize me. Damn, Zatanna, Black Canary. Is that meant to be Eclipso? No, Amazo. I'm a whatever it's called. And then Flash. Yeah, Amazo. There you go. Yeah. Boosh. Right, I'm going to read some super chats because people have been insanely generous and there's been a lot coming in.
All right.
Do you have anything you need to grab? Ladies.
Yeah.
You go grab and I'll go read some. Vikings Wrench with a $3 super sticker of a peach with lots of love hearts. Thank you very much indeed. It's good to be back. It's good to be feeling strong again, Gary Walker with a £1.50 phallic unicorn. Thank you, sir. Vikings Wrench with a $5 hands clapping or high five. High five to you too. Again, thank you. SJ Almighty with a £1.50 phallic. How dog. Finbar Hooley with a $5. Any chance we could get a Dr. Az a Nerdrotic collab for Halloween? Also, love your EFAP spectacular costume, Heel versus Babyface as Dr. Frankenfurter. Yeah, I feel so, honest to God, I feel so humbled to be included in the EFAP little character builds that you can print off. I've got my own character as Heel versus Babyface with my whiteboard, which was expertly done. I loved it. You can print it out. And then the Halloween costume was Dr. Frankenfurter from, I was going to say Little Shop of Horrors. My head from Rocky Horror Picture Show was immense. I loved it. And then to be included in the latest EFAP meme series, honest to God, humbled as fuck. Humbled as fuck. And it was great to be cast with Jeremy. And it was great that they used our argument, because I feel very embarrassed about that argument now, because I really like Jeremy. And we get on really well. And I think we had bad days. We had a bad day, the pair of us, and we clashed. So it's great that it's been used for comedic purposes. Makes me happy that it's been used for comedic purposes, because it just shows how stupid we were. And yeah, to be involved in that was just such an honor. It's a pleasure. So yeah, very grateful. Morla can always, when Morla calls, you answer the call.
You answer the call.
You do.
You don't say no to Mahler. You don't say no to the critical drinker.
No, and no. Had a nice look. No, I can't say that. No, I'll tell Gary later. Lady Grazemaster, don't bloody super chat, Lady Grazemaster.
What is she doing?
She's super chatted.
She's not supposed to do that.
No, you get told off. I told off Gary for super chatting. Lady Grazemaster with $2 super chat. The Return of the King. Welcome back, Az. Thank you. Although I'm next to the king.
No,
I'm the queen.
Hi,
or the princess.
No,
or currently I'm the princess, because that's what I'm dressed up as in can we reveal something about the Halloween
yeah, it's a good idea. I think you just came up with it, because I hadn't honestly thought about it until you said that, and I'm all yes. So go ahead.
Oh, well, okay. This is an announcement then, folks. For Friday Night Tights Halloween special, we're all going to be in fancy dress. We're all going to be in fancy dress. I got to be honest, dude. I'm way ahead of the game. I've already got mine. It's an actual fact. A lot of it is in just a little show. A lot of the gadgets are in here. That's all I can say.
So elaborate to us dumb Yanks what fancy dress means to somebody in the UK.
To somebody in the UK?
Yeah, is it you just fancy dress like?
Oh, we call it. It's called fancy dress in the UK. Is it? What's it called in America? What's it called in America?
When you dress up in a costume?
Yeah.
For Halloween, it's a costume.
Oh well, we call it fancy dress. It's called fancy dress here in the UK.
Dress. Okay.
Fancy dress. So
See,
if
there's a game we used to play over here called Gay or British.
I want to play it right now.
Yeah, you like picked out like what somebody said, and you say, "Is this guy gay or is he British?
Is he gay or is he British?"
It was like on a morning radio show in like the 90s.
Oh, yeah. God, that would go on Alan Partridge all day, every day. That would.
Yeah.
Or Fraser. I could see Fraser maybe. Gay or British?
Gay.
That's great. God, yeah, I imagine a lot of people will be stuck on that game. But yeah, when we dress up in the UK, get into costume, we call it fancy dress.
Why am I
We
getting
go to fancy dress parties. Gay or British?
gay
Everyone's
or
going
British?
both. Both, you
Win.
fucking queer.
Win. My stream deck wants to update right now. Like right this second. Like
Average political Joe with a £5 super chat. Hey, all my friends. Aside from Princess Az, because that's what I'm dressed up as on Fall Guys at the moment. Who is going to be on Friday Night Tights this Friday? P.S. Did you guys catch Drunk 3PO's fan trailer?
No, we should probably watch it.
This this week, I can't say. It's up to Gary whether or not he reveals.
Oh, it's John F. Trent from Bounty and
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you
go. He's revealed it quite happily.
There you go.
Shadow Kings 101, the $2 super chat. Big ups to Az for beating the rat plague. Thank you. Scottish Nerd with a £5 super chat. Hail, beautiful book connoisseurs. I denounce white supremacy.
Oh, I denounce white
supremacy. Just like Jeremy on Gary's Noonie yesterday, as you sound like you. Yeah, as you sound like you. Yay. Definitely sounding more like me. Definitely sounding more like me by the day. Man of War 665, $5 super chat. Did you sign up for the 12 years of slavery exercise regime as? Did he see that video?
I did.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
The guy that did it was black as well. The guy that made it. Slavery was hard, and so is this routine.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Holy shit. I lost the plot at that point.
Oh, man.
He came out with an apology. He came out with an apology video. Oh, dear. But, God, that's hilarious. John Wayne Drinks, SJW's Tears, with a $1 phallic dog. Jason C with a $1 phallic unicorn. Frankaboom! Dan Frager with a $2 heart and respect to you, my brethren. Love to you too, bro. Shane O'Reilly with a €1 fiddy phallic unicorn. And then Jason C with a then Shane O'Reilly again with a €1 fiddy phallic dog. Jason C with a $1 fiddy phallic unicorn, and Shane O'Reilly again with a €1 fiddy phallic banana. Gotta get those in. Oh, man.
I had that, and I had that.
I am.
Oh, wee little lad.
There. Those were the days, my friend. God damn. The giant 100 pages. He says, try not to.
It just says giant, this one. It's not 100 pages. They just said giant.
Giant.
Oh.
What we got? We got Statesman Well with a $2 super chat. No message, just $2 super chat. Musical Boy 93 with a £10 super chat. Hey, Laz, just got out of self-isolation. Yeah, I did that this morning. Oh, wait, what? With family, and may I just say, I hate this year so much. Mum's birthday was last Tuesday, and my godfather died last Tuesday. Bummer.
Yeah.
But happy birthday to your mum. The circle of life. G-Virus 00 with a $5 super chat. Hail as a Nerdrotic. In a while. Sorry, yeah, he's been good to see you, dude. Sorry I've fallen on hard times. I couldn't chat with you. Dude, you are always welcome just to watch. Please, please. Always remember that. You know, very grateful when you support the channel. We truly are. But turning up and watching is supporting as well. And just, you know, if you get some entertainment out of it, that's all we can ask for. Yep. So, dude, it doesn't matter if you can't. Just turn up and be part of it, dude.
No.
He is loved. He is loved. Mark C with a $5 super chat. We all go through peaks and troughs. We all go through peaks and troughs.
Yeah.
Never feel embarrassed, never feel bad. Always welcome. Mark C with a $5 super chat. Currently trying to get every Treasure Edition Marvel and DC produced. You got some of those, haven't you?
I have. I might be missing a couple like reprints, but I've got them all.
Got them all. There you go.
All. Mark, you should be able to find them. I mean, like, but it depends on like how deep are you willing to go down that rabbit hole, buddy? Because there is a Spider-Man versus Superman and Spider-Man versus Superman trade that was signed by Stan Lee, and it was supposed to be signed by oh my god, I always forget his damn name. He was hang on.
Dick Sprang?
No, he drew Spider-Woman for a little while. I went to Marvel, but he was there Stan Lee for a little while at DC, and like I have a stream brain fart. I have pictures with this guy. I've hung out with him. And there's a letter of apology that he didn't sign because he got fired. He got canned right before the Treasury came out. There was 100 of them made. I have two. So, yes.
He said, I just got the Superman versus Wonder Woman drawing by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Nice. Louis the Plank with $20 super chat. Hail! I have a bag question. Gary, over to you. I have a few comics that came sealed in a plastic bag. Some have a trading card.
Oh my god! Sorry. So this guy redesigned the costumes in the 60s for Green Lantern and Flash, but I just Googled creator of modern Green Lantern, and guess whose fucking name came up?
It's either going to be Jeff Johns or Ethan Van Sciver.
Ethan Van Sciver.
Yeah, yeah boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going to remember the name as soon as I see it.
Well, Ethan gets credit for creating Barry Allen's mother. So he gets residuals from that when she's used. Where do we get to? Yeah, one came in a sealed plastic bag. Some have a trading card. One has decals. Another has a mini comic. Do I open the sealed bag and put in a Mylar?
Yeah. Oh my god, this is killing me. Why am I not finding this name anywhere?
Yes.
Dude, I hate getting fucking old.
Tactical is Practical. There's another name I haven't seen for a little bit. Good to see you, dude. Tactical is Practical 10 with 10 Canadian. Hail, Gary and Az. Have any of you been approached to do a stream for Comic-Con event? I ask because the views for both San Diego and New York are dismal. Both of you individually do so much better than them. Well, I will say this, and this isn't a boast, because Gary's channel is substantially bigger than mine in terms of viewers.
Carmine Infantino. I always forget the name. Carmine Infantino. Sorry.
No. But when we finish this stream tonight at 8:30, we've got an hour and a quarter to go. Halfway through, you see already. Fucking hell. This will have more views on it than the panel had for Discovery.
Yes.
And that's a fact. We will have probably over 10,000 views or approaching 10,000 views on this during that 2.5 hour period. And that will probably be bigger than Discovery had. And how long was it that they got? Was it 3 days and it was on less than 10K?
Yeah. Doctor Who is shorter. So it was 3 days. It was at 24K. But I mean, that's what I get like on an average nooner before I unlist it.
24K is what I get on a video in 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes if it's a hit video, you'll get that in an hour. If I left Friday Night Tights up on the channel which I'm gonna probably. I almost did last Friday because YouTube wasn't letting me download it. That's why it was late. So sorry. There was something fucked up going on with YouTube. If I leave it on the channel, like, you know what? When critical, maybe the Halloween special, I'm gonna pick one where I'll just leave on the channel. We'll see what it does. But I mean, we would get 80,000 probably minimum on it.
Halloween special.
We'll leave the Halloween special up. I'm gonna do a couple little tests now. Now, I don't want to divulge too many of my secrets, but I like to title my live streams. There's a reason I like to title my live streams. I don't just call them the Nerdrotic Nooner. For one, YouTube doesn't like that title at all. That's why I don't put it anywhere in my description. And I don't know why. It's fucking stupid to understand. But I'm gonna start calling it Friday Night Tights. Just gonna start calling it Friday Night Tights instead of titling. The Nerdrotic Nooner. A nooner is getting laid in the middle of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight. That's basically what it is.
Gotcha.
It's when you run home from work on your lunch break, and you
get your nookie in. I've done that.
Go back to work in a much better mood. Know what I'm saying?
Done it. Been there, done that. I tell you what, though, the boys had like 157,000 views on their panel.
Yeah, it was 46,000 in the first fucking like few hours.
It just shows but what that shows is which brands people just don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. Oh, it exposes
Star Trek is that
for the frauds that they are, because the boys is a legitimate popular show, and mind you, it's not as popular as Stranger Things or The Witcher even, but it's popular. It's fucking popular. And look at the Umbrella Academy. I mean, some people in our sphere don't even talk about that show. Their interviews were getting, tens of thousands of views. Fucking Star Trek, Doctor Who, nothing. They had to hide. YouTube I had never seen this, and I don't know why. Oh my God, really? Boone? Yeah.
No. Other one.
Chocolate. Yeah. A monster of mystery. Nightbreed. That's Nightbreed.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie. Dude, that's a great movie.
It's an insert into the comic.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah. Nightbreed is the shit. I love that fucking movie so much. I like it more than I like Hellraiser.
Oh,
I do. So I think Clive Barker's kind of. You ever read any of his books? They're fucking.
Clive Barker. I read the Rats.
Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible books.
We used to read them when we were like 13.
I know exactly. I mean, like it's like when you read Stephen King as an adult, and you're like,
what?
Okay.
So this is what drugs are like.
Yeah. Oh, well, then when you're reading The Stand High, oh man, it gets to you. Look at that.
No. Oh my God.
Geordie's Revenge.
The Revenge of Geordie.
So should we open this?
Yes. Get it out.
I've been waiting for this bad boy.
Get it out.
He's got his little short shorts on and everything.
Oh my God. I'll tell you mine after that.
Oh, your pants, as you guys like to call them.
My little pants.
My pants. I went out my pants. So I love the background of these, by the way. They got a little window. See that?
Oh.
Do a window.
So can you have them climbing up? You know how they used to climb up? You put it,
put
it face down, and then you can have them doing the climbing up the wall business.
Yeah, because the Batman has one too.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
And that's how they used to do it, by the way, if you were unsure.
Yeah, if you weren't unaware, they turned the camera sideways. Oh, why did they have they didn't leave his legs naked. It looks pretty good. Yeah.
No, he did have tights on.
He did?
Yeah, in the show he had tights on. In the comics he didn't, but in the show he had
Yeah, I think
colored tights on. So that is correct. That is actually correct.
It is. They should have had him running around with his pants on.
Well, they had to sort his pants out because apparently his package was too big. So they had to try and sort his package out.
Yeah, apparently Doomcock was telling me those guys they hated each other. And I never knew that. But they would they got in this, and the show didn't run that long, by the way.
No, 3 series. And
they apparently there was a point where one of them would make the other one wait. If they didn't want to be the first one on set, they'd wait, like the petty little bitches that they are. And then famously Bruce Lee and Adam West got Bruce Lee was Bruce Lee, so he hated
Green Hornet.
Yeah, he hated the attention Adam West got when Bruce Lee is like, I'm the badass here. But everybody forgets, and Bruce Lee was this little guy. He was this little guy. He probably kick your ass, but he's a little guy. That's why he got his head pounded and went home and died. But we love Bruce Lee. Isn't that how he died? He got in a fight, and they think it's something that happened, some kind of aneurysm or something.
Aneurysm. I don't know. It's all a bit veiled in mystery.
Very young when he died. Yeah. I was actually way more affected, obviously, by his son.
Brendan. Yeah.
Fucking love The Crow in every way, and I thought that guy was going to be a huge star. He was so fucking good in that movie. My God. And look,
he have a son as well. So wasn't his son becoming of age?
Oh, most definitely. Because 94.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hitting his 30s or mid 20s by now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you could see the Crow right there. That's such a good hot toy, right?
Yes. I can just see the white face.
Yeah. I got to move the table back. Okay, here we go.
Damn, that looks great. That looks great.
It's so fucking good.
It's wonderful. And if you go to Jazz Inc., they're doing a 1-in-6 1966 Batmobile.
No shit. And
no shit.
Jazz Inc.
Jazz Inc.
Is that where I'm going? Okay.
They're doing a 1-in-6 66 Batmobile.
Oh shit. It's like, oh my God. Oh, this is great.
Oh, it's big. Damn.
Shit.
And they're also doing a 66 Batcave, I believe.
What? No.
Now then, I don't know if it's a 1-in-6. I think it might be a 1-in 10 or 12.
Oh. I honestly want my house to be a Batcave someday.
I want my since none of these women in the chat want to fuck me, I might as well just say this. Do you know what I want, Gary?
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not speaking for you ladies in the chat. I'm just saying, I don't know. I hear things in the background. When you're not around, people are like, "That's dead sexy." Yeah.
Do you know what I want? Do you know what I want? Yeah. I want to live. I don't want to live on. But I want the bridge of the Enterprise D.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my God, that would be.
And the captain's ready room.
You want to get laid right in the captain's chair. Oh yeah, just.
Oh, yeah, with the screen on.
Screen on. Warp factor 10, baby.
And then I just without want to be crude, but I'm gonna be. And he just like that, Garrett. You know, you're holding you're holding that ass. You got your hand on the fucking hair like that, and he just turns to cancel the try, just like, how am I fucking feeling now, bitch?
Yeah, who's the captain now? How am I feeling now?
I sense great emotion.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
I love this show.
I did. Thank you, person on eBay.
I'll show you mine then.
Oh yeah,
I have shown this off before, but It is new, so there will be people here who have not seen it. So, ooh.
Where's Gina? Where's Cara Dune?
There's no 1 in 6 Cara. There's no hot toy Cara Dune.
There is a statue. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, there's a 1 in 4 statue. Bring it up.
I will bring it up. Give me just a second.
Which is going to go into production. But I want a hot toy. I want a 1 in 6.
Yep.
I want a posable Cara Dune.
You want to take her clothes off.
I know.
You do.
Who doesn't?
Right.
She's hot.
Here it is. Here it is.
My Enterprise D is half paid off now.
Oh, it is.
4
That's
payments down, 5 payments to go.
That's good. I got 2 emails. My Galadriel and my Gandalf with the rooted hair fucking delayed again. I think they're gonna.
My Robin's been delayed, and my Mark from Battle of the Planets has been delayed.
Oh, but the Enterprise D. So when's it going to be finished?
Well, at the moment, March next year, but obviously, it's always nearer the time that you don't know.
No, there's another spike going on in China right now. They're not talking about it, but a friend of mine, the person who talks to me about Doctor Who stuff, kind of in on that shit. So yeah, they said that they had to shut some places down for a little while, just for like a month or so, for precautionary. I don't know. I just don't even want to think about what the Chinese Communist Party's precautionary measures are.
Dropping buildings on people. I think we've already seen that.
I think so.
And rounding people up and sticking them in camps.
Lead doors.
Will you come out? Who knows? Roll a dice.
Right. So, yeah, I'm like, I don't do statues because I'm clumsy. So I break everything. Yeah, so I'll wait for the.
I know. I feel you on that one. I'm amazed. That's why the statues are over there. Away
Yeah,
from
no,
me.
right? No, the only statues I have are my weeping angels right here, and there's a bunch of cherubs, and they all have broken hands because I fucking shit. So,
no,
but
I'm with you on that one, dude. That's me in a nutshell. Gonna go through a few more. 369 Garion with a $5 super chat. Hail the real BBC. Eva Jantz with a $5 super chat. Have you guys seen what they've done to Discworld? Oh, don't.
Yeah.
Done. Do you want to say something?
I do. I mean, with apologies to the genuine fans of Discworld, but there's also, just, how it feels now. Now you fucking know how we feel. You know how Doctor Who fans feel and Star Trek fans. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. The ass rapage of your beloved property without any lube. It was straight up prison drape of your beloved story of Terry Pratchett. It's fucking disgusting. And I know I haven't read any Discworld. I know Terry Pratchett. The only book I've read by him is he co-authored some stuff with Douglas Adams, and he also did Good Omens. And Good Omens, the book, is great. The show is pretty good. It's a little fucking 2019, 2018 in it. God's a woman, and it's Frances McDormand in it, and she like delivers the lines like horribly. But David Tennant is great. But I digress. Hopefully, I don't think that's something they'll be able to adapt properly, and that might be just good. Just read the books.
Have you seen any Brave New World?
No. Grant Morrison is showrunner of that.
Well, that doesn't. With all due respect to Grant Morrison, his best days are way behind him. And so that doesn't exactly say too much to me right now. It'd be like if you said, "Oh, Alan Moore's looking after this."
Yeah.
I'd be like, great. 30 years ago, I'd be excited. I'm not.
No, he ran Happy into the ground.
So Have you heard anything about it? It's not something which remotely interested me to see a Sky adaptation of Brave New World.
I can't even imagine what that would be. There are people like Father Christopher Miller he's like the one person I asked, I'm like, I was in my member stream. I'm like, who here has the Peacock Network? And Father Christopher Miller raised his hand. And I don't know if he said he liked it or not. I haven't heard anybody talking about the Peacock Network. Apparently it's got 10 million subs, but I haven't heard a single fucking person talk about the Peacock Network. But the thing is, here's the deal with streaming. Here's the hard reality with streaming and these services. Their value is based on old shows that are done already, like fucking Seinfeld and shit.
Yeah.
And The Office. I mean, that's what is carrying these things. That's why when CBS All Access came out and said Star Trek Star Trek Picard is the most watched original show on our streaming service, meaning it wasn't the most watched show. Yeah. Fucking Picard wasn't the most.
You got beat by tons of reruns.
You got beat by reruns. Yeah.
It is sad, isn't it?
They are fucked. They are fucked without movies now. And, like pirating is going to go up 1,000%. Like Tortuga is going to be a crowded place. It's going to be happening.
But Star Trek couldn't even exist if there wasn't an issue with movies. Because who wants to see a Star Trek movie at a cinema? No one.
Nobody. No.
There's no interest in the franchise.
Did you hear that might be for fucking Strange New Worlds? Did I hear that Uhura? They're going to put Uhura in that. They're going to recast Uhura, and they're talking and there's other crazy rumors that Kirk's coming. Kirk is coming. Promise you. Kirk is coming.
I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with Uhura on Strange New Worlds.
They're going to recast it again. Why just don't have anybody from the Enterprise? I would. I would like not.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Okay, hold on. Let's put this into perspective. We're 10 years away from TOS. So there's I get it. We're 10 years away from TOS. We don't need Uhura in until 2 years before TOS.
She's going to be 12. Are they going to have a 12-year-old Uhura in there? I mean, like.
So yeah, you do really want original cast, regardless of who they are. You do want original cast with Pike, number one. Even, I mean, to be honest with you, let's be honest, 99% of people are just like, oh, number one. They don't know who the fuck she is.
They don't know the fuck she is.
They haven't got a fucking clue. So it's really Spock and Pike, mostly Spock, 10% Pike, that they really know about. So yeah, you want an original crew. Yeah, you want an original crew. Sure. I get that. Or race swap Uhura to white.
Yeah.
And a man.
Yeah. I'll be Uhura. A bearded, middle-aged man, as white guy.
Thing out your ear.
It's fun.
Oh, that'd be so funny. John Kreisen 2.0 with a £5 super chat. Hell, Anna's a Nerdrotic. You should check out the BBC America's Terry Pratchett watch trailer. Just been discussing it. Looks a mess. I always enjoy your real BBC for the banter. Just went through that. A Polyme Minion with a $5 super chat. Hey, as the Batman you like is the one with a yellow belt and bat symbol. My favorite look of the Batman costume is the blue cape, the blue pants, the blue boots, the gray, and the yellow oval bat symbol with the intertwining yellow belt in the pants. That's my fave.
Right there.
The superpower one, essentially.
Right there. Brave and the Bold did that, right? Did you see? Yep. Did you ever see the Brave and the Bold cartoon? Was fucking great, by the way. So great. Loved it.
Batman the animated series, did it?
Yes, they did. That's Batman. That's
Batman.
We all grew up watching.
But I don't have an issue with the. I do like the current costume. I think the current costume is fine. But I just think the oval really it had a purpose. It had a purpose to draw the fire away, and it was just nice little injection of color on the costume. So yeah, it's just preferred. Just preferred, that's all. It's not the original costume, but it's my preferred.
Yeah.
Mikey Gustler with a $10 super chat. Thank you. Angry Joe and Young Year have been rude on Twitter lately, attacking opposite viewpoints and say, I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want, even though people on both sides want them to stop doing this. I mean, they do have every right on social media to talk about what they want, but the manner, I don't follow Young Year, so I don't know. But the way that Angry Joe's been behaving, it's very confrontational and aggressive. And I have seen people politely just say to him, you know, can we not discuss this at all? Or people are entitled to have their own politics, Joe. And he's gone after them. He's gone a bit TDS. I don't know if he's sharing Darkside Phil's gin and KFC or what, but I mean, I say a couple of things, but I will always maintain I want people to vote in this upcoming election in America, and I don't care who you vote for. I just want you to exercise your right to vote. I think there are problems on both sides, left and right. But I call things how I see them, and I made no bones. I voted left all my life. I've made this perfectly clear. But right now, I'm empathizing with the conservatives of America over the Democrats, because the Democrats just seem to have sold themselves out in an attempt to grab power, and they're trying everything, and it's getting disgusting. They're supporting the what's going on. They're supporting the riots. They're not peaceful protests. The riots. They have used the color black, to try and advance their political agenda. They don't care. They don't care about George Floyd. They don't care about Black Americans. They just see it as an opportunity to cause chaos and to become contrarian to what's going on. So I understand that politics is very, very, very complicated, and we have our very superficial takes. But all I want is for people to vote, regardless of whether you vote left or right. I just want you to exercise your right to vote, and I won't berate anyone. I won't name call anyone for doing that. Because we are individuals and we have our own individual takes on politics, love, life, and everything that goes alongside it. So if you want to, that's beautiful. I think that's great. Firestorm getting cat handled.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do want to get confrontational with your audience, prepare for what you're going to get. And Joe lost 10,000 subs in a day. So yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I mean,
10,000 in a day.
He's got 1 million, right? How many is he?
3.5 million or something.
3.5 million.
He plenty enough. But I don't care which side of the spectrum you vote on. I just want you to vote.
Yeah. And it's really important, and your local stuff. I mean, I'm going to talk about it in my next video, like what happened to me politically over the last few months. Got a fucking harsh dose of reality. So used to be very
your story. I mean, this is why your San Francisco video did so well. You have such an interesting story that everybody can relate to. People in California can relate to, people who've had businesses can relate to, regular, normal people who just want to live their lives can relate to. And that's why your San Francisco video was just so compelling. And I think it's the best video you've ever made.
Oh, wow.
I think it was the truest video you've ever made. It was just phenomenal. And I watched that video and I was just sucked in, and I was so kind of involved in the plight. And so understandable to see what went on there. So yeah, I mean, it's not just that video, Gary, wasn't just any old person's story. You were mirroring hundreds of thousands of people. And anybody with a shred of empathy could watch that video. Now, if you weren't touched, I don't know what will touch you.
Wow. I didn't even know it had that kind of effect, to be honest with you. I was
I think so.
I was fucking angry and anguished over my wife. And yeah, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the apathy that's in this state from so many people. And I think if the majority apathetic are the people who don't give a shit and don't vote, because the state's being controlled by the hyper political, the people who like they live this shit like it's sports. So they come up and say, hi, fuck Trump. Like that, like that's their whole fucking life, or the other side. But it's mostly left. I'm sorry, but San Francisco's like this hyper political place. The first thing I noticed is they love telling you their politics, man. They need to do it within 5 minutes of first meeting you. And honestly, I'm like, and they just fucking vote down the line, like from birth. That's how they're taught. Vote down the line. And it's this one party thing. And if you even try to go like, do you guys ever consider the other side? Like ever? And they don't. And now it's like permeated through the whole state, because this state did not used to be like this. The state used to be fucking cool.
I don't get why everything is politics now.
Yeah.
You know, if I want to talk politics, that's where my politics are. If I don't want to talk politics, I want to talk about video games, that's video games. If I want to talk sports, that's sports. If I want to talk religion, that's religion. But now everything seems to have this, I can't turn sports on anymore without it being absolutely saturated full of political agenda and ideology. And I'm just like, I just want them to kick the fucking ball into the net. That's all I want. I'm not interested in which fucking football team wants to kneel down and fucking put their hand in the air, or a cross, or fucking Nazi, or fucking what. I don't give a fuck. I just want you to kick the fucking ball into the fucking net. Can you do that for me?
You know what? The guy who breezed through college without paying attention in any of his classes because he can kick a ball or throw a ball pretty well, and he played in like, I don't know, a grand total of 24 games in his entire college career, but fucking sailed his way through hundreds of classes and didn't pay attention anyway. Now wants to tell me how to live because he actually thinks his diploma or whatever the fuck is like means anything other than you helped they actually used your dumb ass at that university to make millions of dollars and you didn't get a penny of it, but you got a piece of paper. They're fucking dumb.
Well, yeah, I'm just bored. I'm bored with this stuff. I want to get back to doing what we used to do. Who's the best captain?
Yep.
What's the best model of Enterprise? Which doctor is the greatest? That sort of stuff. And now it's just we're getting the discussing the new series of Doctor Who and what we're getting out of it. In the new series of Doctor Who, we're going to be dealing with what's she called? The fucking stupid police woman, daft cow.
Yaz.
We're going to be dealing with Yaz's mental health issues. Oh, really? Fuck off.
Why
don't you fuck off?
Her mental health issues stemmed from being picked on in high school, by the way.
Oh, boo-hoo. Get a fucking spine. Move on. Welcome to life. Welcome to everyday fucking life. Just because, and I'll tell you what, I said this at the time, though. An Asian woman being picked on in Sheffield for being Asian. Don't fucking think so. Sheffield is no, you're talking bollocks. But no, there's nothing that's been exhibited in the two series that she's been in that even intimates, apart from that one episode she's like, I got picked on in high school. Oh, boo fucking who. Now you're a police officer that doesn't do the job.
I love their first look in Radio Times. I showed it in the stream last night, and it's fucking Yaz, Graham, and Ryan sitting at a fucking table.
sat at a table.
Like sitting at a fucking table. That's your
I
first look for
laughed.
Doctor Who.
When you, I saw that, Gary. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that. I was like, I'm stealing that. I'm fucking stealing that because that is absolutely hilarious. This is the first image of the Doctor Who Christmas special. Sat at a table talking.
Sat at a motherfucking table.
Fucking hell. Oh, hello. I've come to fuck your mom.
Look at that. Straight up. He's like, I'm jumping this fence and I still have time to pose.
Not a single facial expression.
Nope.
Because that was copied off another drawing.
It was.
Curie with a £5 super chat. Thanks for keeping me company on the late shift, guys. No problem. Thank you, Curie, for super chatting. Mark C again with a $5 super chat. Two Trumps explains how they think he is both an idiot and a supervision.
Yep.
Super villain. The Packin with a £2 super chat. As his ASMR voice is glorious. Make a win, ladies. Make a win with a £2 super chat. Hail as and Gary, JLA, my favorite DC comic. There you go. Bagging some of those bad boys up. Mark C again with a $5 super chat. Jonathan Frakes' man-spreading, straddling chairs is officially called the Riker maneuver. That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. The Riker maneuver. Man of War. I've been watching Enterprise. I'm just into season 2 now of Enterprise. I've been really enjoying it this time around. Maybe because the last 4 years or so, I've been
Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, Delta Diet.
Look, I even like the theme song. It's pretty good.
No, I still skip the intro. I can't handle that.
Terrible.
I can't handle that. That is the worst. That is the biggest mistake. Biggest mistake of Enterprise was the theme song. It was terrible.
I would ditch it now.
Yes,
recut a theme song. Why do they have to keep that theme song?
Because they had there's a lovely little Enterprise theme, which they use in the show. Oi, see the film, the Alperman 2. And I thought, why isn't that the fucking intro? But there you go. Oh, this is a glorious cover. Glorious.
Good.
Make it snow, Santa Claus.
No.
Look at Deanna Troy's comm badge.
Yeah, she has got a great comm badge.
That is a wonderful comm badge. Wonderful comm badge.
She was out, yelling at fans on Twitter.
Oh,
saying, you don't understand Gene Roddenberry when they're saying get politics out of Star Trek. She's like, it's always been political. They're fucking okay. Being against racism isn't political. It's not a political partisan issue. It's
been social.
If you're like in if you're like the followers, I'm thinking the website Stormfront. If you're an actual racist, one of those, I don't know, few thousand people, and most of them are in prison. So the rest of it is just being good. Yeah. So I don't know, like being.
But it dealt with socio-political.
Yeah,
politics which affects you as a person, which could be anything.
And I don't know. Like I said, a lot of Republicans watch Star Trek. No problem for years and years and years. But now they can't watch this Star Trek. Well, because number one, it's written like shit. It's retarded. And they can't even woke right. I mean, like, honestly, like at least Doctor Who, I will say the one thing, Stargazer.
Picard's okay.
So what was I saying? So Doctor Who, all right. The one thing it did better than Star Trek Discovery was it was more, I mean, you could understand the woke. Like, at least with their woke shit, I understood what their woke shit was. I hated it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Star Trek can't even woke right because they're saying they're intersectional feminist and women are strong, but then they write every woman like a complete incompetent asshole. So they don't really understand what they're doing.
I'm gonna stay with the bomb.
Yeah.
Why?
The door's open.
It's there. You can leave.
You know, apples.
You're just being retarded now. You're being. I want to leave the show now. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it.
And the counter's got like, 1,000 seconds on it. No. It's got one. You better run. Wait, it just had 1,000 seconds on it. You change that down. I want to leave the show.
I don't want to be part of this shit anymore.
Get out of here.
Ay.
Admiral Cornholio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Admiral Cornholio.
Would you like to go torture somebody? Yum. What the
Yum.
Oh
no, the most cringe one is when Admiral Cornholio is taking on L'Oreal, the Klingon. And remember when they growled at each other?
Oh.
Yeah, L'Oreal growls at Cornhole. She goes, "Arr," and then Cornholio goes, "Arr," and it looked like, that was like two soap opera actresses growling at each other, and it really was the most cringe thing. I almost threw up a little bit. I cringed so much. Oh boy. There is no error, sir.
Oh my God.
What?
Is the Enterprise? There is
no error.
No
sir.
error, sir.
What does it mean?
Oh my God. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Man of War 665 with a $10 super chat. Want to extend some extra thanks to the two of you for preserving my personal fandoms along with Drinker and Doomcock, watching shite so I don't have to. Well, I mean, there's only so much shite I can watch.
Yeah.
So there are people that watch other shite, which I just can't bring myself to do. Like, I can't bring myself to watch Discovery. I can't do it.
You can't? No,
I mean, I don't know. It depends how many views you get of your video. I don't think I could. Mentally, I don't think I could. With being ill recently, I've been sorry for myself and all this and down and all this sort of stuff. I've tried everything to watch mentally positive things. I've been finding stuff about my old fandoms, which I loved, and just watching back scene clips, bloopers, interviews from during the period that the series was on, anything that would just mentally make me feel happy and buoyed about this. And then I think Discovery, and then I think eat a fucking dick. Somebody can tell. Nice. Damn. I just can't. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with because Discovery is it's not like a show which is written poorly and translates poorly. It's obnoxiously written to anger you.
Yeah, it's troll. It's made to troll. Like this season's gonna troll so fucking hard. It's gonna, yeah.
We're gonna get her to do this, and it's just gonna be like those guys are gonna be like fucking whatever, and then they're all gonna go and get their swastikas and kiss it, and then go ich bin eine Pfizer fire because they're fucking stupid. Oh my God, the Vashta Narada.
Oh yeah,
it's coming to get picked up. Why can't they do fake? Why?
One of my favorite. Yeah, what's one of my favorite Doctor Who figures? Like Doctor Who figures are so fucking well made. The 5-inch ones, like when they produce them, they are really like better than most figures. And the Vashta Narada one is it's fucking straight up Major Tom. You got a good skull inside of a suit, and it's just I got two of them. They're hard to find too. All right, it's wait, right there, one of these.
Oh, great cover next. Go on.
No, you're right. As Star Trek, like when Michael Chabon came out and said that, like, oh yeah, sometimes we put things in to antagonize people. I mean, duh. I mean, I'm glad he said it, but we knew that. And the fact that a $1 billion corporation with one of their crown jewel franchise and people in that building are actually concerned with what YouTubers have to say tells you how fucking weak they are.
How fragile their egos are, for sure.
Weak, fucking, like, just, I mean, like, I want to have empathy for my fellow human. But I have no respect for that at all, obviously. And
Dewcock should rename himself Lex Luthor. Do you know why? Because that guy owns so much fucking real estate in people's heads.
That's really does.
He should just rename himself Lex Luthor and just greatest criminal mastermind of all time. Look at that cover. Look at beautiful Troy.
So I'll yeah.
Shut up, Wesley. And then
I have to check and see if I'm allowed to tell a story. If I'm allowed to tell a story, I'll tell it on Thursday when I review Discovery. I would tell it here, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say anything. So I got to find out because I was told a couple things behind the scenes. And,
I just want to be entertained. You know, the coof's been going on for so long now. Lockdown's been going on for so long now. I need my escapism. I don't need to be lectured at. I don't need to be berated for the color of my fucking skin. Nice. I don't need any of that nonsense which is just materialized for no reason whatsoever. I just want to be entertained. I want to watch something and think at the end of that was fun. Enjoyed that. That's fun.
That was fun.
Next week. And it's just everything is infected with these people. Infected. I'll watch the Doctor Who Christmas special, and I'll tell you now, I bet it's hot garbage because it was already made during when they made the series.
Yep.
So it's going to be absolute fucking garbage. And that, thankfully, will be the last bit of Doctor Who I have to probably review for 2 years.
2 years. Jody's
the longer it takes, the better it is because look, this is great.
Oh yeah.
The longer it takes, the more chance there is of them removing the people in place.
Yeah, and it's got to be Chibnall. I mean, Jody's bad, but Chibnall's got to go too, or you're not getting any change.
Well, Jody said she'll leave if Chibnall leaves.
Well, he's leaving. They're leaving. They're leaving.
Yeah, they could go as a fucking pair.
The only thing, like I said, it'll only get extended if they split that final season, which they are probably going to do. And it's fucked. It's so fucked. Nobody's going to care. So it might, like, if they honestly wait long enough, they can wait till the 60th anniversary so they can get Matt Smith and Capaldi and Tennant back. And that would actually get people watching, you know. And the 60th anniversary is
that's if Capaldi
3 years away still, right? So it was 2013 for 60.
Yeah, it's only 3 years away. Yeah.
3 years away.
But I don't know if Capaldi would want to be involved.
I wouldn't blame him if he didn't, because they fucked him over. And that will tell us right there. If he's not involved, remember, out of all of them, including Tennant, Capaldi was the biggest fan of the show.
Yep. Yeah. Screwed him.
Tennant was a fan too. Tennant was a big fan too.
A massive fan, yeah. But they didn't screw him over.
No, they didn't screw him over.
In actual fact, they would have wanted him to stay. You know, it was his decision to move on. And it all worked out well because Matt Smith turned out to be a beauty.
Yes, he did. I love Matt Smith.
So, Jester Sim with a £2 super chat. Hail to the only BBC worth watching. Damn Mark C again with a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Star Trek TNG ongoing #1 cover art by Jerome Moore. There you go. Thank you. Wow. God, these are great. The Crisis crossover. Dahaham. Yeah, all those are like George Perez, aren't they?
Love Jorge.
This is a great cover. This.
Oh. Pew, 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 pew.
Maelstrom. Damn, I can't wait. I cannot wait for my surprise tea. Mick Quinn with a £2 super chat. Hail Perry Chan, movie genius for Friday Night Tights. Amen. Daniel the One with a $5 super chat. What brand are your headphones? Looking for a new pair. These are AKG 701s. And these are studio quality. They're phenomenal.
Mine are $4.99 Target.
And they do the job.
They do the job, man. They don't mess up my hair. If I wear a hat, I'll wear headphones.
With mine. Zaid Comics with a $10 super chat. Hey boys, great to see you back at the B.B.C today. Hope everyone could check out the Lost Pages on Indiegogo. We're printing this month. Would love to come on and talk about it sometime. So close to 30,000. That's the Diaz boys with the Lost Pages on Indiegogo right now. I will figure something out. I missed that. Show me that one again.
Oh, yeah, I'm just showing my stacks that I've been my progress. There we go.
Damn. God damn. Mr. Coffee Break with a £5 super chat. Cancel my TV license. Fuck BBC. Love you guys. Too true, mate. Well done. Defund the BBC. Cancel your TV license. Stop watching terrestrial television. Don't give them an excuse to fine you. And defund the fuckers. George Forrest Jr. with a $10 super chat. I was disappointed at the Boys season finale. That episode is one of the reasons why I'm going back to old TV shows and anime to get some real entertainment. And that episode aired on my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, dude. Yeah, it was poor. I thought it was meh. I would have given it a very solid 5.
5 out of 10. Yeah. I didn't see what the reaction was online because I don't care. But were people loving it or yeah?
I didn't.
I don't know how much interest.
I didn't see any sort of conversation around it. I think it's kind of from what
I don't think the show's that big. I think it's big for Amazon, but I don't think it's like fucking Game of Thrones or any shit like that because there's no interest in the videos. Like it's decent, but I mean, like I didn't even want to fucking review the last episode. I did it out of obligation. I still haven't edited it out. I'll do it after this.
I still never reviewed the last 2 episodes of Stargirl.
You didn't? Yeah, it's like I didn't want to make a thumbnail for this. I might just keep it one show today.
Just burn out, and it was just like, nah. So it's,
This is hilarious. So check out this cover. Like, the world is mine, and then like everybody in the box is surprised. He's surprised. Oh my lord! They're all surprised. I gotta use that. That is fucking great.
Superman's just like, oh my god.
He's really surprised.
His eyes are
the world is mine.
Offen,
offen.
Look at this for an image which has clearly been taken and then other stuff added. What now? All the comm badges from the others. Picard just looking so placid. I had a bunch of Romulan warbirds out there.
What now?
I'm fucked
now?
number one. Where did we get to? Taco Sunrise with a $5 super chat. Why is it so hard for Hollywood to convert one form of media into films or TV shows? Because often there's a lot of source material and you've got to condense it. That's why. So they have to make decisions on what stays and what goes. And the problem is I think half the time I think it's their ego more than anything demands that they take creative license because they want their own personal spin on stuff. And more often than not, it's not as good as the original that people actually liked. What a surprise. That's what I was saying. Anything?
Eric Kripke's an egomaniac and probably requires his ass to be kissed every 5 minutes, about as much as he requires people to denounce white supremacy. By the way, I denounce white supremacy.
I would like to say on the record that I find and I don't think you can get any clearer than that.
No, you really can't.
I don't think you can get any clearer than that stance. And I hope, I hope I don't have to go into that ever again.
I think once is enough. I think you said your piece right there. I feel like it was succinct. It was apocryphal. I don't know. I'm thinking of words. I think it was I'm just gonna make up words associated with it.
Yeah. If they can make it work, we can.
Why not?
But do you now?
But do you now? How about now? Now.
It's just like when we're at school, and he used to go, "Hey, do you fancy Kelly Jones?" I don't fancy Kelly. Oh, but you do. Do you now?
Now.
Look at her now. Do you fancy her now? It's got a hair.
I love how she draws Batman ears. They're so long.
Yeah, that Kelly Jones.
That Kelly Jones.
Why's they got a penis now?
Yeah, what?
Douche.
Wesley.
Forbidden fruit.
Oh boy.
God, that's a great LaForge.
I just went to a very dark place with Crusher and Wesley.
Crusher and Wesley, forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit. Oh.
Mother.
Oh.
I have had this feeling. Oh my God, Wesley. You never realized. This is a Star Trek. I don't want to go down this line of frontier. Here's your boy 93 with a £10 super chat. While I agree there should be female characters like the Doctor, I don't think there should be. Never mind. Or black characters like James Bond. I don't think there should be. I disagree with both on that. I disagree, and I'll prove why. I'll show you my point why. Gary, why aren't you black?
Because I wasn't born that way.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
It wasn't created that way. It's created in a very specific way. So when you start saying, well, it doesn't matter if your race change, gender change, color change. No, it does, because you're fundamentally changing the character and every aspect of that character. If you gender change somebody, they have a completely different life experience. If you race change somebody, they could have a completely different life experience. It doesn't just automatically translate. So when you start fucking about with that, you actually start fucking about with the foundations of the character. So I actually disagree, and I just want to explain why I disagree with you on those points. I think it would be better if they were new separate characters in new separate franchises. That part I do agree with you on. I do agree that there should be new different characters in new different franchises. That's the part I do. But they want to take the brand recognition and they want to exploit the brand recognition. That's why they do these things, because they're not, in my personal opinion, good enough to make new stuff. They're not good enough to make good characters, good product.
So and when they changed source material, I'm just looking up so Stormfront got his ass stomped, and then he survived that. And imagine this is Shazam and Thor combined. Not some. And for one, if you're gonna gender swap it and they get this little 5'1" little girl, I mean, like, if they're gonna be super powered and on equal ground, then the dude is still gonna be stronger. Like, the powers don't equal out there. So whatever. But the less I want to read that one.
I want to read
Butterfly, the lesson.
That one I do want to read
for sure. So where was I? The boys beat Stormfront. It's the boys who beat Stormfront, and they were robbed in their own fucking show. They were robbed. Now the female was there, but you even robbed her of her resolution. She actually had the biggest beef with Stormfront. She had a personal beef. Stormfront coldly killed her brother and called him a yellow bastard right in front of her, and she didn't do anything. So it should have been the female by herself beating the shit out of Stormfront. If you want to talk about the whole series, they brought in Maeve and Starlight. That took away from the female's arc. I think she went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, it definitely diminished the story. Like I said, I didn't get what they were trying to say in this series. Because
girls get it done.
This death of a brother. Sorry, dude.
Girls get it done. That's what they were trying to say.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. It's just me being ignorant, I guess. Girls get it done.
I know you understand, but the whole V going out to the public was the Second Amendment debate. It's the gun control debate. And don't you love that they came out with the gun control debate after the summer of hate that we just experienced? Yeah. The best argument for the Second Amendment ever, where even Libby Liberal is going out to get a gun. So it's poorly timed.
Someone in the face for no reason.
Because he got shot, because he got sprayed.
Hired by a news station to be a security guard, inverted commas, even though they weren't a security guard.
Oh, and he has links to that. That he now has links to one of the anchormen. He's buddies with one of the anchormen. So,
yes.
He hired one of his boys basically, and he is culpable, and that's why he's been kind of quiet lately. So I think everybody's from that station's probably going to get fired in the next few months, and they're going to have to pay out a pretty fucking gnarly settlement.
Oh well.
And that guy's dead. That guy's fucking dead.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah.
So, in the name of justice and the name of not murdering people on the street, how many people have been murdered in the street since this happened? Are we in the 50s now? 50
Probably.
people have died since the rioting has started, and that's the only ones we know about. That's only the ones. I'm guessing it's more like a couple hundred have died. That would be my guess. And they're
the message is lost. The message is gone.
Oh, it's what they had, guys, isn't it? That's awesome.
Look at
again, they had my attention, just like this. They had my attention until they didn't have my attention. BLM, and now I don't give a fuck. I went from I think we should probably do something about it to I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I personally don't give a fuck because now I have bigger things to worry about. I'm worried about my kid and my wife. I had the luxury before of worrying about a problem that I think is being really fucking overblown, but seeing that I have had experience with the cops, I think we could always get better at stuff, and we should always try to get better at stuff. Sure. Absolutely. Decriminalize a lot of drugs, maybe more counseling as far as drug addicts, non-violent drug addicts. Absolutely. Decriminalize pot in every single way. I hate the shit. I think it's dumb, but decriminalize it because it's booze. If you got booze legal, that should be legal too. I say decriminalize all the shit.
If booze was created tomorrow, it'd be illegal. Yeah,
it would. It would. But that being said, we can get better at stuff, and we got to realize that life is fairer for some than others, and don't make false assumptions either. I was just talking to my live stream yesterday. Look at all these fucking rich ass pretenders. They're fucking miserable. They're
Oh, yeah.
miserable. Robert De Niro looks miserable. I was going to put some of his content in my video. I don't know, but I'll spend hours watching interviews to try to get a clip. Most of them I don't even use. I watched a bunch on Robert De Niro, and I've never watched a lot of interviews with this guy. For one, he is dumb as a bag of hammers. And he really is. He's like fucking dumb. And he's angry. Alan Moore is angry and sad, and I think clinically depressed. I feel sorry for Alan Moore. I do, because I think he's got serious. He's a great writer, and he's a fucking asshole sometimes.
Alan Moore's been Alan Moore. I don't think he's changed particularly much in decades.
No, that's the thing. He was talking, I'm going to fuck up this word again, the infantilization of America and children. And you think about this guy, and he is Arrested Development like personified. Thinks he's a wizard. Yeah. He's a dad. He's got a daughter, and I'm sure he loves his daughter and everything. But he's always insulting his audience, and he doesn't know what he's talking about because he hasn't set foot in this country in decades, and he hasn't watched a superhero film, and he hates superheroes now because he got fucked over by DC. So it's everything else's fault instead of saying, maybe I should have negotiated a better deal. Maybe I got myself fucked over and move on instead of just being bitter every day for the rest of your life. Because then you get your ass beat twice, and you're their bitch. Whoever your nemesis was in your mind that you've constructed, because those people who fucked over Alan Moore, that's awesome, have forgotten about him. They've completely forgotten that they fucked over Alan Moore. But Alan Moore thinks about him every day. And they beat him every day. Every day.
Money doesn't bring you happiness. It can bring you multiple different things. It can't bring you happiness and contentment and fulfillment. It can plug many, many holes, and it can alleviate many, many stresses in life. But if you're an ill-content person, money ain't going to change any of that. And there's a lot of, we've seen in this coof period that there is a lot of celebrities who clearly operate off ego. Yeah. And they clearly operate off the praise that people give them, off the attention that they get, off the ass kissing behind the scenes, off the power, or at least the pretense of power they presume to have. A lot of them have been very much brought down to a regular egotistical level, and they don't like it. They don't like it one bit.
No, they don't. No,
they want to get put back up on their pedestals ASAP. But I think it's too late for a lot of them. Tough titty.
Well, that's like you know why you see Sarah Silverman and all of these things. See, you see Mark Ruffalo and all these things because he really is that crazy and stupid. Sarah Silverman's a poser. Okay, so she used to bag on SJWs back in the day. She used to come on Anthony Cumia's show and fucking clown these people. And then she flipped like that to get a little crumb of Hollywood pussy. And now she's irrelevant as fuck. Like she, you know what? She's got her built-in audience, but she's never going to grow. She's never going to be the big star she wanted to be. Now she's got, something else that a lot of comedians don't have. She could probably go to a club and sell it out. Should go sell it out, 100 people, 200 people find it and make a good living off it. But she wants to be a big fucking star. She wants to host a talk show, and she's never going to do that now. She's never going to do that. So she's bitter. She's angry.
What series of Star Trek was she on, Gary?
Oh, Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman was on Enterprise?
Voyager. When Voyager traveled back in time to 1997 Earth. And she's the one that hooks up with Tom Paris.
No shit. I didn't know she was that old.
That annoying bint. She's the one that hooks up with Tom Paris.
Hey, I thought for a while Sarah Silverman was kind of hot. I did. I'm not gonna lie. You know, being funny and like not hot in like classic hot sense, kind of a ugly hot because she's funny and but back when I thought she was funny. She's not funny. And she really wasn't funny before. She was just more crass. And it was interesting for a minute. I used to like Janine Garofalo too, quite a bit until I saw how crazy she was. I saw her stand up. Oh my God, that was a cry for help. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh boy.
It was so sad. Like I didn't laugh once. And she was begging audience members for fucking Vicodin.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like at first we thought it was a joke. And then she was like, by the end of the show, she was asking people for their Vicodin. Cry for help.
Ouch.
Boosh. Now.
Orf.
Because people are just walking around with Vicodin. Yeah, sure. Here you go. Janine Garofalo. And they probably are. A lot of people probably are.
Right. I'm going to smash through the rest of these super chats.
Do it.
Time is coming. Where do we get to? Musical Boy 93 with another 10 pack. Oh, no, we had that one. Sorry. Toxic Man Flu with a $10 super chat. What is sad is that we can even bag and board. We can even bag and board without having to deal with SJW crap. Why? Why are they trying to take everything away from us? Sports, movies, games, comics. What's wrong with them? They hate that you're enjoying things. They need a lot of these people, I think, are so broken inside. They hate the satisfaction that people get from the most basic of things: TV shows, reading a comic, reading a book, watching a sports show. They hate it. They hate the normality that people can exist in when in their own personal worlds, they're fucked in the head. And so they want to take everything away from you. They want to take your enjoyment. They want to take your prizes. They want to take your dopamine hits because they want you to be as fucking miserable as them. And then they want to get you locked in an argument that you can never win because the rules are constantly changing. They're fucked. Don't treat them like people. They're not. They're fucked in the head.
They are the true definition of pagans, people against goodness and normalcy.
Yeah. Yeah.
From Dragnet with Tom Hanks.
Bama Grad with a $5 super chat. Hell, Az and Gary, do you think Hershey's paid to product place Almond Joy in the boys?
Yes.
Yes. Did they get their money's worth? I didn't even. No. It doesn't mean anything for me being British. But yes, you have to. That sort of product placement is absolutely paid for. Mark C with a $5 super chat. Sorry to be a stickle, as it's pronounced a maze. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Shane O'Reilly with a €2 super chat. As does my as deceive me? A PO box? Yes. Description box down below. My PO box details are there. They are set up. They are there. So if you want to, not a toaster for fuck's sake. If you want to ship something across or a letter or just whatever, PO box down below, set up. Eric K with a $5 super chat. As your color is back, thank you. Welcome back to the living. When will you come out with a baby as action figure? I think there's a t-shirt in the works. T-shirt in the works first before action figures. I don't think I could sell enough action figures to justify the creation. It's very expensive stuff.
They are expensive. T-shirt good.
W with a $5 super chat. Is there even anything to look forward to at this point? Witcher's going woke. Can you briefly explain what did you hear that makes you think Witcher's going woke? By
the way,
part of the conversation when
Friday Night Tights. Between 2 and 3 p.m. Pacific time start time. You can look forward to that every Friday. Or Az's live streams. He talks about The Prisoner with Robert Meyer Burnett. He does bagging, boarding, chatting, and he does Fall Guys and stuff. So what do we have? So what's going on with The Witcher? Lady Gravemaster, a producer extraordinaire, was obviously simping for Henry Cavill. She was like listening to every fucking podcast he's on. She likes his dulcet tones. And somebody did point out that he sounds a lot like Mahler. And I'm like, I've never seen them both at the same place at the same time. Not that I know who Mahler is, because I don't. But I digress. In this little speech, he says he's not the star of the show. He's not the lead. He's not the lead.
He wasn't the lead in the first series.
No, but he's most definitely not the lead in the second.
Oh, if it's Yennefer again, fuck off. She's shit.
It's Yennefer and Cirilla's perspective this time around. And he's just trying to fit where he can. He's a cog in the machine. And he said three times, the showrunner has a vision. The showrunner has a vision.
I'm sure
the
they do.
showrunner has a vision, which means I'm not down with this, but I'm just going to be a good little soldier. And that's what he did. Because he brought it up pretty much out of the fucking blue. The guy asked him another question, and he said he had to think about it. He goes, I'm just a cog in the machine. He said, I'm not trying to derail this thing. I'm trying to be a good soldier. He said this unsolicited. Yeah, it's
I think you really enjoyed the first series, and I personally thought it was very mediocre because there was just not enough Witcher.
Yeah, I really like.
I don't want to go through a second season of not enough Witcher again.
Okay, so the girl playing Yennefer, I thought was decent. So I thought she was good. She did a good job. The Cirilla stuff, I could give a fuck about. Like, I was like, oh, the all girl fucking interdimensional force that they went into.
No, knowing about Cirilla, knowing about Ciri, I'm interested, but I need more.
I know
Witcher.
the actress was very good. That's the thing is I know a little bit about her, but at the time I knew Dick, right? And I'm like, I don't care about this character. She's a MacGuffin. That's great. But the girl playing Yennefer, like, she was hot. So I'm like, all right, that has me interested a little bit.
Think she was that hot.
She's like, yeah, I thought she was pretty hot. I did, in a way, but not as hot as like you imagine her in the video game. Not that fucking, Yennefer was just like,
I wanted that.
Who's like a
fucking Triss. I was so disappointed with my Triss.
Yeah, dude, that one.
Where's my Triss?
I'm like, what?
God
damn it.
Yeah. Okay. WZ Bizarre with $5 super chat. Is there anything to look forward to? Which is going woke? Lord of the Rings looks like a dumpster fire. Guess it's time to get into the Expanse.
I mean, the people. Just imagine everything is going to be woke garbage going in. And then if it's not, you're pleasantly surprised and we can all enjoy it. And
it's such a horrible attitude.
It's black pill entertainment. I understand that. But like, I just watched The Boys and it was woke garbage. It was woke garbage. And then more insulting. And I have to give credit to Doomcock for saying this, but I completely agree. It was boring. And at least when you're woke garbage, you're trying to do something. When you're boring, you're fucking just boring. And I'm looking around and people are like high as hell on the season. And I remembered that same thing with Umbrella Academy season 2. Everybody's all, this one's so much better because it deals with topical issues. And then nobody talked about it again. After the first week, nobody has talked about Umbrella Academy season 2 since then. And by the way, as a reminder, the series only would have ended last week or 2 weeks ago if it was weekly.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And nobody, I mean, it is so far in the rearview mirror. Like, I don't even know if they picked it up for season 3, to be honest with you. I don't think they've given the word yet. And I don't know if they will. It's expensive.
I didn't think much of season 2.
No, I didn't either. And I think it's going to happen to Witcher.
Apart from the kid, everything was so forgettable.
Did you watch Iron Fist?
I watched the first season. I was done. It was the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life. boring. So I never watched season 2.
No, season 2 was actually worse.
No.
Season 2, I want you to imagine like this is the Iron Fist powers.
Okay.
So, and I'm Iron Fist. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then this camera is Colleen Wing. The whole series was
She's hot.
Here you go.
Oh.
See, that's where I'll disagree. I don't think she's hot at all because she looks like she's 12. But
oh, don't do that to me, you twat.
Well, she looks too young for me. No, she's
like
good looking.
30 she's like 30.
Yeah, but like you're totally in a pedo for liking her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just telling you why I am not attracted. She looks like a college girl. I'll give you that. She looks like a college girl. She's like who wears hoodies all the time and wants to like play D&D with her boyfriend, but she doesn't know much about it, and is really the reason like so much shit's getting ruined in fucking entertainment. But yeah, these are my powers. Colleen, here you go. The end. That was the whole fucking series. He was carrying his powers. Danny Rand, fucking Iron Fist, was there to escort his powers to Colleen Wing. She ended up being more stunning, brave, powerful, and better and bestest than him. But he did
28.
He double fisted though at the end. At the very end,
he double fisted her.
Yeah. But it was shit. It was such shit. Yeah,
Game of Thrones, man.
Oh, he's terrible. He was a terrible Danny. Like the worst.
They were both in Game of Thrones, actually, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. She was one of the horrible
serpents. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was terrible. That was.
Sand Snake books are fucking great. And it's like sometimes they can't even like do their feminist shit right. Like the Sand Snakes are straight up empowerment feminists, but they're interesting in the books, because they're dumb and they're smart and dumb. They're normal, so they make mistakes. They're not these things that are just impregnable and every decision they make is perfect. No, they
I'd try and impregnate Colleen Wing.
They use sex. Colleen Wing. She was
28, dude.
She was a wing commander too in Star.
I'd get my brown wings.
So that's the Netflix way. Like their second seasons always kind of suck. Stranger Things season 2 kind of sucked.
Oh,
great.
I thought season 2 was terrible, and I never watched season 3. Never watched it. Unless it's not been out yet, but I've not watched season 3.
No, I watched season 3.
Oh, right. In which case, no, I didn't watch season 3. No interest at all.
It was had moments. The kids are getting too old now. They're getting too old. By the time they get to the next one, they're all going to be like voice crack. I mean, they're already past the voice crack, and then one of them's probably will grow like 6 feet, and he'll look like the Demi Gorgon or whatever the fuck it is. And 11. I don't know. I think it was good for one season. I think it's kind of
it should have been a one and out.
Yeah.
But things like this, they get, people watch, and it's like, season 2 is like a very bad version of season 1.
Yeah.
That put me off.
When you do that, I mean, straight up Ready Player One is like just all nostalgia, right? So when you do that Ready Player One shit, that's all you live off of. It has no lasting power. You are just reminding people of shit. That's all. That's what Lower Decks does. That's what a lot of fucking pop culture does. That's what The Boys did at the end. They wanted to have an Anakin scene from Revenge of the Sith.
What?
So they mixed in stomping a Nazi. Because Stormfront looks like Anakin at the end,
Well, yeah. She's got a face over for sure.
Yeah.
How would you stab her eye out with a fucking knife?
I don't know.
She's impenetrable to bullets.
Apparently, only the skin is. That's what somebody said in my chat. But yeah, I don't know how you stab out an eye when bullets are bouncing off you.
And considering her reactions, she can't close a fucking eye.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody said in the chat, this has got more views than Kevin Smith's Arrow Q&A. Apparently, does somebody have a link to that? Because I want to see Arrow Q&A.
Hey,
if it's live now, or I don't know if it's live now or if
it's gratifying a little bit. I mean,
there's
you don't
a Mallrats Q&A on now, and you what?
Oh shit! What is it?
There's a Mallrats Q&A right now.
Yeah.
Sam Ashurst, Dan Martin, Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Started 36 minutes ago, so it's warming up.
Warming up.
It's got 147 people watching.
What?
147 of
is it New York Comic Con?
It's on Arrow Video.
It's called Arrow Video.
Join Arrow Video podcast. Sam Ashurst and Dan Martin for a live Q&A with Kevin Smith to celebrate Arrow Video's release of Mallrats on Blu-ray. So Kevin Smith has got 150 people watching that. We just got 2,100 here. So that's okay. Right, we need to wrap up. So I'm going to go through the super chats, people. We said we're going to stick a pin in 2.5. We're going to so let's crack through these super chats. Antonio Candanas with a $5 super chat. As please wash your hands after handling those filthy Legos.
Sorry, I'm looking at it. It's got 149.
I have Antonio. I have these on my desk at all times.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. What is it? Oh, cleansing wipes?
Yeah. Cleansing wipes. God,
what do you got going on back there with the Star Wars figures?
Huh?
What do you got going on back?
There's some they're the 6-inch black label stuff, but they've been put into Kenner packages to give them a.
That's cool. I like that.
It's to celebrate 40th anniversary of Empire, and there's the 40th anniversary Snowspeeder.
Ah, sweet. Best fucking ship out of the whole thing, dude.
Cara Dune. Yeah. Cara Dune there.
Yeah.
There's Darth Vader, Luke in Bespin, a couple of snow troopers, and then in a box, I've got a couple of Rebel Hoth troopers, Luke in X-Wing. Luke in his Snowspeeder gear. Dax, you actually get Dax in that box, in the Snowspeeder box.
Or Dax.
Yeah. NXL with a $5 super chat. Hail, the Filoniing is what brought me to Friday Night Tights. So yes,
really?
Many good things came out of that fight. Also, Hail Perry Jam. Yeah.
Was EFAP mentioning or what you say a meme? Like your argument became a meme or something somewhere else?
Somebody's making a new like EFAP meme series.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. And I have had the honor, Jeremy and I, we've had the honor to be put into this one as elves.
Oh, nice.
And they bring up like part of it is bringing up our argument, and we're just like they're arguing while they're all just stood there. We're just shouting at each other.
That's hilarious.
It's great. It's absolutely great. It's on part 3. We're in part 3. It's fucking hilarious stuff. And then I go off on a Last of Us Part 2 rant.
Nice.
I felt very, very honored to be put into this what will be another great EFAP meme moment.
That is brilliant. I love those guys.
Yeah.
I want to see what Mahler thought of episode 8. He popped on my live stream for episode 7. Let me go to Twitter real quick. He's liking Blythe Manor. Did you try Blythe Manor at all?
No, what's that?
It's the sequel to Haunting of Hill House.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I couldn't get through the first episode, dude. I honestly couldn't. It was, I mean, maybe I'm just being impatient. So I'll give you that. Anybody in the chat? Anybody see it? Did you like it? What did you think?
I'm all for slow builds and stuff, but everything is slow build now, so it just comes across as boring. Like The Boys was a show that grabbed you immediately. The first season, it's so dynamic.
God damn! In the first episode, I got to watch. I was invited to a screening for the first episode. I got to see it for everybody else, and it was fucking dope. I was like, holy shit! Like, this is it. They did it, and then they turned into a fucking soap opera.
Into a soap opera, yeah. Let's all sit down. Let's go down to our base and talk about your feelings, and again and again. Edward Pereno with a $5 super chat. Stormfront's death in the comics was so good. It was supposed to be an allegory for World War II. The boys beat Stormfront to death. The girls went Slay Queen. It was the Stormfront thing. I thought at the end was just got embarrassing to me, but it got embarrassing to me. But yeah. Finbar Hooley with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Az, from the bottom of my heart. You introduced me to Gary, that introduced me to Doomcock, and helped me find EFAP, which even when on my darkest days makes me happy. Great stuff. EFAP is the best. Doomcock is great. Gary is amazing. J Morph with a $1 phallic unicorn super sticker. You got something there, guys?
No, Mahler thinks it's the greatest thing he's seen this year. I'll give it another shot because he thinks so, but I don't know if my mind's gonna change. Disagree with
I need something contemporary and good, dude.
What was that?
I need something contemporary and good.
Yes. And it might be for some people. And listen, like I'm not I'm not into gothic romance. It's not my thing, right? So like maybe Mahler is, because that's what Bly Manor is not it's not scary.
Yeah.
Not really spooky or scary. It's not as, I mean, there's moments that I saw in the first episode, but like that first episode of Haunted, fucking that shit grabbed you. There was, that ending was, whoa, like honestly shocked me. I was like, oh, and I don't get shocked or spooked or fucking anything, man. And like, I'm like, God damn, if that got me, this is good. Now the ending, little weird, little whimsical, but I thought it was a good, solid season of television. I liked it a lot. This first episode, I was bored. And everybody's telling me slow burn. So, but who's got time for fucking slow burn? But you're right. We need something contemporary and good. So I might.
I don't need 7 episodes of slow burn for an explosive finale. Make it a 2-part fucking episode. Then, yeah. If that's what you're gonna do,
right? I don't. So like again, I have all the respect in the world for Mahler, and we disagree on stuff. He thinks Spider-Man fucking Homecoming is the best MCU movie ever made, or one of the best. I don't want to.
Winter Soldier.
Paraphrasing. Yeah, I think Homecoming is garbage. I think it's absolute garbage.
Homecoming's the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the first one was. I thought it was fun.
I like Michael.
I thought the second one was fucking terrible.
Second one's just as bad, but
I thought the second one was a million times worse. It didn't make a fucking lick of sense. It was dreadful.
It was really bad.
Absolutely dreadful. The second one, but I enjoyed I think I enjoyed the first one though because I enjoyed Michael Keaton, and I enjoyed the Vulture costume, and I enjoyed the fact that the Vulture was actually a legitimate threat and a good threat.
Mm-hmm. I like what they made out of his character.
And also coming off the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I think it's 10 times better.
But watching Spider-Man cry, like people still don't get me on this one. They're like, he's a kid. I'm like, that's not Spider-Man though. It's just not. Spider-Man doesn't fucking cry when he's in danger. If Aunt May was about to get crushed, he would cry. Sure. For himself, no. Peter Parker, the reason we like him is he is uncannily, almost unrealistically selfless. Like he is just selfless as fuck.
That's what heroes are.
He is a fucking hero in every sense of the word, and he's a relatable one. And if Marvel of all, but like it's an adaptation, yeah, but this is Marvel's adaptation. They should be getting this one completely right. And quite honestly, theirs is the worst adaptation of Spider-Man. Good
Well,
costume.
the problem was there was too much reliance on Iron Man.
Way too much.
That was the problem element of the film.
He's Iron Boy.
Yeah, he was, but he is Iron Boy. He's not Spider-Man. He is Iron Boy.
Yeah,
because he's even in the end game and stuff. He's wearing the costume.
And if they made him straight up Iron Boy, that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. Mentor. It's the closest to Robin.
Are you taken away from Ironheart?
I so don't want no. Ironheart takes over for Iron Man. She's gonna be the heir apparent. Her and Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel are all gonna hold hands and be the MCU.
And then Green Goblin drops a bomb and blows them all up. Great. I like it.
I didn't see the video. I'm only looking at Doomcock's thumbnail in there, and he said Brie Larson's gone. Brie Larson's not gone. She's not gone yet.
She's probably filming something. Right. I think Gary, we're slightly over. And I've got probably about 25 more super chats. How you doing?
Yeah, I really gotta run. I'm sorry. I would stay normally, but
it's okay.
Yeah, we went to I gotta go. Sorry.
2:36 with 6 minutes over.
And I really I've got a bunch of work to do. So hopefully I am there for the Among Us in 3 hours. You know what? I can't.
4 hours.
I wish I'm going to try it.
Yeah,
but I don't sit and do one take videos. I don't just blah blah blah. So.
I have no idea how to play this game. I've not played it. I'm not going to touch it until the show.
Yeah, I'm not either. No, I have no idea. I don't play games. This will be. I'll probably
have it mansplained to me.
Oh, please. Can we have a lady do it to it? Though maybe.
Lady Grace Master, can you lady explain it to us? Just like that bitch at the UN did that tweet with it where she lady explained about how bad mansplaining is.
It's so good.
And I just went, shut up, woman. That's my response. Shut up, woman.
So good. Yeah. Dude, I'll stay longer for the next one. I really
no, it's fine. We established these rules. We established it. So yeah, Gary, massive thank you. Plug stuff you need to plug, sir.
Oh, okay. So I am going to do a boys review. I have no idea what it's going to come out because I'm going to pick through it and really try to explain pretty well why it wasn't good. And Picard is in the works. That's why I'm like rushing to try to get this thing done. I also have a California video coming out, of course, my live streams, and Az will be joining us for the next 3 weeks on Friday Night Tights. Please be there. This week's guest, John F. Trent. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. Thank you for having me on your channel. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to the mods. You're all great. And I can't wait till we do the next one. I love you.
I need to talk to you about something behind the scenes.
Okay, sure.
I'll contact you.
Contact me.
I'll contact you and get into it. So Gary, dude, beautiful. Always beautiful to have you on. And I shall hopefully see you tonight.
Yeah.
If not, I'll see you Friday.
I'll see you Friday, but you'll probably see me tonight. I'll be there.
Yay!
All right. Catch you later.
Take care. Bye-bye. I love him so much. Right. Let's smash through these super chats, folks. We did say it 2.5 hours, so we are slightly over anyway. Jay Morph with a $1 phallic unicorn. Thank you very much indeed. Neil Herseg, the tattoo artist of Doom. Ooh, there you go. With a $2 super chat. Denounce pegging of hetero men by their whammons. You're gonna have to take that to I'm not going to say it. Preston. Okay, to Taker 610 with a $2 super chat. Why can't Gal Gadot get naked and tell me to vote? She just has to tell me to vote, and I'll vote. She doesn't even have to get naked. She's all woman. Dalek Watcher with 8 Australian. No message, but thank you very much indeed, dude. Ezekiel Arias with 5 US. Hail and Gary was wondering if Gary could get It's a Gundam on Friday night. Tidy Whiteys. Love you so much. We contact many people. It's all a matter of whether or not they want to come on, and also their scheduling. So we shall see. Peppermint oil capsule with a £2 super chat. Robin, yay! Thumbs up. Captain Spire with 2 super chats. First one's a $5 super chat. Back from an Iowa trip. Black Rifle coffee tastes better. Made in a percolated, but dang expensive. Miss you guys. God bless you too. LLAP. I hear a lot of good stuff. We don't get Black Rifle coffee over here. I hear a lot of good stuff about this coffee. I need to taste this coffee. And then with another $2 super chat, no GB 2106 Halloween items anywhere, just original. The Physicality channel with a $2 super chat, double leg Bruce armbar from Mount, and he's done. Bruce armbar from Mount, and he's done. Okay. Trying to put that one in my head. Darley Watcher's back with an $8 super chat, this time with a message. It's like watching a lesbian hookup between Shakira and Beyonce, like a rewatch of The Two Doctors. Love it. Keep up the good fight, lads. That's just Gary and me. We just love each other so much. Darkly Noon with a £10 super chat. Thank you very much. As you're in Leeds, yes, there used to be a house painted purple and bat caved inside. They even had a pole to slide down from the first floor to the ground floor. It was well known when I was your age. I never heard. I never heard of this. I never heard of this. I need to look into it. Rich Sutty with a £5 super chat. Midnight's Edge dropped a video on Discord / The Watch. There is a little hope. Terry's daughter isn't a fan. Well, in all fairness, Terry's daughter she's trying to remain neutral, but it's kind of like her neutrality is sort of giving away how she really thinks. Do you get where I'm coming from? So she hasn't said anything negative. She's been neutral about it, but her neutrality, I think, is speaking volumes for what she truly thinks of the watch. A Polyme Minion with a $5 super chat. I found a 1966 Batman in his car on Wish for $23. Nice. Captain Spire's backing $5 super chat. I watched the Epics Imagination of War of the Worlds. White humans bad, narcissistic, and the amazing mind-blowing ending was telegraphed from episode 1. I am not going to see that great story bastardized for the sake of politics. Eric K with a $2 super chat. Hail Captain Spire's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Captain Spires. If I haven't already said that at some point. Martel World with a $5 super chat. No message, just a $5 super chat. Thank you, Martel World. Great Cthulhu does low effect with a €10 super chat. Are you guys feeling numb, facing this obnoxious intrusion of woke into our hobbies each day? I dread the Lord of the Rings series, seething with anger, but I also feel tired, problematic isms every day, fed up. This is I was discussing this earlier, and I mentioned it at the beginning of the video that I did yesterday, that with me, I'm so sick and tired of seeing this everywhere that I've started to seek out entertainment, which is now from, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, when I'm doing the prisoner stuff with Robert. And I'm purposely seeking out entertainment which is going to elevate me, which is going to either make me think, which is either going to make me happy, which is either going to stimulate me because it's exciting, or it's just plain fun. Because I'm sick and tired of this nonsense like you are. It's just so grueling to, we're going to do an adaptation of this. Ooh, and we're changing all of this. Ugh. You know, I'm over it. I'm over that sort of bollocks. Lord Thoth, and I can take my money away. Here, I never even mentioned this. I'm going to mention it now. This is it. This is Batman 100. This is Batman 100. The latest issue of Batman's come out. This was the last mainstream comic I'm buying until either the industry changes dramatically or I'm done. That's it. But they're not going to profit from me any longer. That's it. I'm done with mainstream comics. Back issues, I can purchase these until the day I die, and DC and Marvel won't see a single solitary penny of the profits. But I'm done. I'm done feeding these fucking bollocks companies. DC have made their direction perfectly clear with who they've recently hired, and fuck them. And Marvel, they've just been scum for years, so fuck them anyway. So I'm done. That's it. It's just back issues for me and comics which I enjoy, and that's it. Goodbye. Lord Thoth with a 2 Canadian, bagging boarding with you guys, Silver Green Lanterns and Flash. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Digby Strawbridge with a £5 super chat, no message, but thank you very much. Yellow Flash 2, how you doing, buddy? With a $2 super chat. Cutie's director says her films help children. She's half right. It helps children get laid by men, by pedos. 200-watt studio with a $2 super chat. Yaz's mental health is worse than cancer. Yes. Couldn't give a shit. Couldn't give a shit about Graham's cancer, but she's going to be there for Yaz's mental health. Oh my God. Oh my God. I want that to be the case. Oh my God. I want that to be the case. That'd be so funny to talk about. Nando Soups with a $2 super chat. As you buying Cyberpunk 2077, you guys rule. Yes, 100%. Absolutely. Cannot wait for Cyberpunk 2077. Susan Doyle with a $5 super chat. For last Christmas, my niece sent me 4 Doctor Who magazines, and I immediately took pics and put it up on Facebook saying, best Christmas ever. Hope they were good ones. Hope they're like the old school ones. That'd be great. Martel World with a $5 super chat. You and Az are awesome. You are the fandoms. Well, we're all the same. You know, it's just Gary and I talk about this stuff. We create YouTube channels and we talk about this stuff, but we're all the same. We all have the same, you know, we all love our fandoms, regardless of what those fandoms may be. We're all passionate about our fandoms, and we unite on the basis that we want the best for our fandoms that we can get. You know, we want Star Trek to be fucking brilliant. You know, we want Star Wars to be entertaining. You know, we want these things to be wonderful. We don't want to tear them down. We want them to be wonderful. They're just being produced by people that want to just use them as platforms now. Not interested in entertaining their audience. They think that they can get rid of their older audience. And where's the new audience that they've created? Non-existent. Non-existent. So, as we always say, you get what you fucking deserve. Mick Quinn with a £2 super chat. Gal Gadot's casting as Cleopatra is perfect. Yeah, it's a absolutely fine casting. Paul from Norway with 200 Norwegian krona. Az and Gary, my favorite shows these days are Construction of the Gigafactories, Berlin, Austin, and SpaceX Starship Super Heavy testing in South Texas. P.S. Have fun 2020. film and TVs are fucking shite. Yes. It's not been a great year, has it? It's not been a great year for TV, shows, film. God, it's been depressing. What else have we got? We got 200 Watt Studio with a $2 super chat. All-Star Squad, JLA and JSA crossover was great. Cody Duffin with a $2 super chat. Heads up, hashtag Comicsgate art auction this weekend. Ooh, nice. Dan, are you putting anything up, Dan? 200 Watt Studio with a $5 super chat. Money only brings security, happiness, and contentment is up to you. Yeah, money can buy you stuff. It can alleviate a lot of different stresses, but can it buy you contentment? Can it buy you love? Can it buy you happiness? No. Superficially, but meaningfully, no. That stuff has got to come from within. GMTC podcast with a $2 super chat. Silverman is so old she dated Kramer on Seinfeld. Wow. I don't think she's that old, though. I think she's early 50s, maybe even late 40s. I don't think she's even that old. Josh versus the caffeine riddler. The caffeine riddled beverage. That's the full name. With 5 Canadian. What do you think about Nick Fury in the MCU? Would you say Winter Soldier was the best we saw of Samuel L. J? Liam Neeson would have been cool. Well, I wasn't a Marvel guy, so sort of like Nick Fury was my Nick Fury from the movies. I think Winter Soldier is the best Marvel film. I think Winter Soldier is easily the best film out of the Marvel. Gubbins. Man of War 665 with a $5 super chat. Alan Moore, Michael Moorcock, and J.R.R. Tolkien. Now that's a tea party I'd attend. Yeah, if Alan Moore was less of a twat. Axel Shale with 50 Swedish krona. Cavill as Arthas would be awesome, but would mainstream noobs just see him as The Witcher? What would be a nice Warcraft 2 casting and story? I think if they ever did a Warcraft 2, which I'm pretty sure they'll never do, because they managed to make a profit thanks to China and they're out of here. I think they should have done, they should build up into the Lich King story. I think it would be a great tale. It is a great tale. So not just Warcraft fans, but I think normies could get a lot out of that. A lot out of it. You're going to have zombies. You're going to have the Lich King. You're going to have murder, betrayal, love. You're going to have it all. So it's a great story to tell. And at the end, you're going to have this, you're going to have this bittersweet sort of ending with the Lich King. Azure Panda with a $5 super chat. In regards to the PO box, I noticed a new change. I sent an email. If you could check at your leisure, have a good one. Azure Panda, the only thing I can say, dude, is there is that PO box is absolutely fine. I don't know why you're having issues with it or why they're not accepting it. It's perfectly valid PO box. So I don't get why they are doing what they're doing, to be honest with you. A couple of people have sent some stuff as well, and I've not heard anything back from them, so I don't know what's going on. But it's perfectly valid, dude. Andrew Sabina with a $2 super chat. Glad you're feeling better, as. Thank you. Cecil with a $5 super chat. Great show, guys. I'm a huge fan of BBC. Bet you are. Reminder that Cash Grab is ending at the end of this month. Back now or live a lifetime of crippling regret, says Cecil. Still on Indiegogo. Indiegogo. And Cecil says again with a $2 super chat, Kevin Smith cries, not Spider-Man. Kevin Smith cries all the time. Christopher Gorey with a $5 super chat. Just a quick hello from the Lone Star State, gents. Christopher, a.k.a. the Good Reverend. Oh, great to see you, Reverend. And She the Fluffy with a 14 Swedish Corona phallic out. And we're there. We're done. Boom. So massive thank you to everyone who turned up tonight. I think we hit 2,100, which was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So really grateful for everyone who turned out. Biggest of thank yous to Gary for making this such a great show anyway. It's always great to chat to Gary. Always great to shoot the shit with what's going on. Everybody who fired off a super chat, thank you so much indeed. Everyone who hit the join button, thank you so much indeed. My mods, thank you so much for an awesome job. You guys are just the best, the bestest evers. And I will be back tonight at midnight UK time for some Among Us with the rest of the Friday Night Boys. I don't know whose channel it's going to be on, but I'm sure we'll tweet that stuff out. So keep your eyes peeled for that sort of stuff. And I'll be back with some more stuff regardless. So you take care. Bye for now.